change, I start to wonder. Don't get on you, don't get on days, kiss you, don't get on you, don't get on days, don't get on you,
This is Air Tiki 921 crew member. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
Okay, back to the music now. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here. Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings his on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
You look marvelous.
Thank you.
B-Dog,
Good morning.
how you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
Plaz Noogies is eating. You can't talk.
He's always got a mouthful. Breakfast.
I see the ambassador and Tim, the bodyguard, walking through the chocolate bar there.
Oh,
And of course,
boy.
yeah, Uncle Alex is behind the bar. We got a big show for you. Got JBL Travel comes back with their minute. We didn't do it last week because we were all hungover. And we're going to get you caught up on some sponsor announcements as well. All right. You ready to rock and roll? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Woo-wee. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends in Canada at the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar. Verona Corona, and of course our producer Monica, who is always listening. And of course Vacuum Cleaner Tom, who is always working. That's right, that's right. He's always working. He's walking here. He's walking here. Leave him alone. Get out of the way. That's right. That's right. And everybody up in Canada, good morning to you. Happy Sunday to you. Hope everybody's doing fabulous this morning. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the ambassador and our ambassador and bodyguard, who are out in the chocolate bar.
They're here.
That's a nice surprise. You know, she's they've been out looking for that $1 million property that they're wanting to buy. And, you know, don't worry about it. Just write a check for it. I mean, you know, let the kids worry about it at this point. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about paying it off. Just get the payments as low as possible, and then when you check out, let the kids deal with it. That's kind of, I think that's kind of where we're at, really. I mean, that's the idea. But good morning to you guys. Beers and Bones Patio in Harrison Bay, home of our good friends, the Goldens. Our master cook, Golden himself. And, of course, the Golden Girl with the good smelling hair. It costs $0.25 to do that, you know, so we keep a jar out here for quarters. All right, so good morning. They are traveling back.
They're actually home.
Are they back?
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were in Jasper for the Saturday
I thought
festival.
she said, thought I saw her in there.
She was in the comments, said they are
Second
back
Saturday
home.
festival, yeah.
From the Goldens, we rolling back into Harrison Bay on this beautiful Sunday morning is what she said in the chat right there.
They be
So
rolling.
They be rolling, so I think they're on their way
All
back.
right.
But, or maybe they're rolling at the Goldens. I don't know.
Maybe.
But, so good morning to you guys. And, man, Golden did a great job with the barbecue there. It got going fast.
Yes, it did.
It got going fast. I was supposed to go up there and get some of that vinegar. Well, he's got that special.
That special vinegar sauce he
yeah,
makes.
I forgot all about it till
Yeah.
just he told me last week to come by and get it. But,
I love the Alabama white sauce he makes.
yeah, the white sauce is good. Yeah, it's all good.
I like the vinegar one the best. I tend to lean toward vinegar stuff.
Ain't never had anything from Golden that wasn't good.
I know.
The cabin up north, the Brap Shack and Deer Lodge in Old Forge, New York,
Well, hey,
home away
guys.
from home, from Donna and Bob Cummings. And, of course, I have my up north shirt on that Bob and Donna gave me.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
a party there. So
Yeah.
I like the back of it. It says, I don't even believe I'm going to have one beer. or one drink or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So good morning to you guys. Happy
morning.
Sunday to you. I was chatting with her yesterday. She's like, man, I sure do miss you guys. I'm like, we miss you too. So it was a good party, good time. The dust has settled. We finally got Mo out of town. Just kidding. Verona and Mo, and they linger a little bit, which is fine. We love those guys.
I love it.
And Mo gave me another great shirt. I'll be wearing that one next week. So thank you so much, Mo. I really appreciate
Well,
it.
your inventory's down, so you got to restock.
Yeah,
Well-
exactly.
I know. And every time somebody gave me a shirt, I'm like, well, I just cleaned out my closet. And
Well, no, but you had to restock with new shirts.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
So it worked out really well.
See, I told you, you should have just autographed them, and you could have auctioned them bad boys off.
They were all great shirts.
The Tiki Man originally worn.
Yeah. The sweat of the Tiki Man. $50.
That sounds like a cologne right there. Sweat of Tiki Man.
You can smell like a sweaty Tiki Man. Yeah. There you go. Let's see here. Where are we at here? Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland. And of course, that is home away from. That is a home for Shy Patty and Rick the Stick, the one-eyed bandit himself. They're getting ready for their big party coming up, right?
Yes.
And is it sometime this couple of weeks, or I can't remember the dates on it, but they are having their big party, and of course, you guys will be up in Canada.
I will be in
Next week?
Canada. I'm flying up there Friday.
Yep.
I'll be there till Tuesday. I'm very excited.
Verona Corona's big party, big
Yes.
shindig at the new Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
They be rocking in the woods.
That's right. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio. That is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana. Home of Ed, the train man, his beautiful wife, Pat, our picture girl, and, of course, Ed and Felicia. It was nice having those guys here.
They are actually, let's see, I got a message from him.
Little Alec and the grandkids and everybody up there.
It said they are listening on the road, headed up to see Pat's family and catch Kirsty Krause in Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah, she's touring up there.
Yeah.
It was nice to see Kirsty and Mark Mulch and those guys. Mark wants to play at the summer party next year, but he wants to bring his full band.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, when are you going to have that new stage built? I'm like, listen, it's only been a couple of days. Give me a little time here. But we are going to build a new stage, and because it seems like we're having more and more bands come and play.
Well, bands are great.
That's right.
And I'm going to do it different this time. I'm going to have a high rise for the drummer to sit on. So
Yeah, I think that would be good.
yeah, you got to. The drummer's really supposed to be up higher than everybody else. You're not set over here next to the garbage cans.
Are we getting stage lights and all this stuff too?
Oh, yeah. We got a year to work on
and
it.
a smoke machine and all.
Yeah, the bathroom is finally
I
done.
happen to know somebody has all that stuff now.
I know somebody too. Yeah.
There we go.
No flash, no disco lights though. That just makes my eyeballs. It makes me go. Ugh.
Makes for bad pictures too.
Yeah, it does.
Blue and
The
green
blue,
and all that stuff
it
makes for
does.
bad pictures.
It really
so.
does.
It does.
Let's see here. Where are we? The Beachy Shell. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West, the home for B-Man and Michelle. Those guys are away from there on the road. The neighborhood, I think the electricity went down by about $20 when they left.
Did you happen to tell B-Man your dilemma and why we think?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was chiming in on their show Friday night from his mom's house. That was kind of cool that he was
Yes,
able to do
yes.
that up there. But I was telling him exactly what happened with the light switch out here.
Yes.
But
What'd he say? I wonder who's.
I didn't tell him the whole detail because I was chatting with him through the
Yeah.
show. I haven't had an actual conversation with him because he's been spending time with his
It's
mom.
funny. It's just like something right out of National Lampoon's
Well-
Vacation.
You got an electrical problem. You gotta trace it down.
Yeah, you got to find it's that light switch.
Took me 2 days to figure it out.
It did.
Had to rip a wall out of the pool house. I had to had to follow
Put
the
it back
electricity,
up.
put it back
He
up.
sure did.
I
All
saw
that
their
stuff.
RV out there. They're getting everything.
Yep.
You know what he needs?
Yeah.
He needs to put like a wrap on that and then put a big old thing on there. It says crap mission control.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. I love that.
Yeah.
That
If
would
you
be
listen to
so
him,
cool.
he says, "Here's what you really need, like RV hookups back here." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't have enough stuff, enough power."
I noticed that there was a power cord going into the neighbor's house, and then there was one going into yours.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
that is correct.
Takes a lot to keep Star Trek on in that thing.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. Let's see here. The Pond Front Patio in Ottawa, home, of course, of B-Dog and Lou in the Legend Studio over in Ottawa,
Wow.
Tennessee. And Lake Music over in Harrison Bay. Of course, that is Flaz and Larice, the big house on the hill.
Yep.
Larice is not here. She's a little under the weather, but she's doing fine, right?
Yep. She's doing fine.
The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio, the Seaside She Shed, that, of course, is Beth Travers and Dave Sons. And Beth did make an appearance.
Yes, she did.
She had to get back to Nashville and
Yeah, but
get some gigs and stuff
she
going.
was awesome. Yeah, she made an appearance, and her little dog Coco.
Yeah.
Coco's so sweet.
Oh my gosh, how funny was Coco trying to buy?
What was
Coco was trying to get all of the pool floats.
It was like a mini me of Marley.
It was. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Even smaller than Marley, and Coco was trying to get all the pool floats and barking at him.
So where'd all the ducks go? Remember those little duckies?
Oh, the ducks had their last life. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we used
I
them
got
for
rid of 'em.
2 years, and then that was it. Yeah.
Last year we had flamingos.
Yeah, we did
from,
have
Camys Grammy.
Yeah, we did, but you know the thing about those with the pool floats and stuff, they
Yeah, y'all
pretty
all
much
leave, and I
have-
have to pick them up. That's
well,
what
they
happens.
pretty much have like one season, and then they won't blow up anymore. So,
Oh, I thought these were little tiny things.
oh no, the ducks were just like rubber duckies.
Yeah.
Little rubber duckies, but the
Rubber
problem with those
duckies, you're
is
the
that
one.
they get into the intake.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's why
so
we got out.
You have to get them all out, and then people come over and they put them all in, and then they leave, and then I have to get them all out again, because I am the pool boy, the maintenance guy, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
they're fun when you're having a party.
they are.
They're not that fun when nobody's here, that's for sure. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning. You betcha. Shelly Forsythe and the crew. Good morning to you guys. I hope you're doing fabulous. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. We sure did miss you guys at the party this year. Hopefully you can make it back. Next year is July the 12th, okay? So a little
Mark
further.
your calendars now.
Mark your calendars now. Marty Nickel will be headlining the stage, and
That's right.
or he'll be playing on the stage. I don't know if he'll be headlining. We'll see about this whole Mark Mulch thing in the band. They got to come up with a price that we do have a budget.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have
So-
a budget. We're not rich.
Yeah. Let's see here. The Paradise North, home of King David and Pat up in Southampton, New York. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the Swedes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in
JoJo's.
Medford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. About time for you guys to get back down here for the summer party as well, July the 12th, okay? So come on down and have some fun with us. It's been a while. That means I think we have a 5-year warranty on the Badger 9000, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking about you guys. The Badger 9000. It's still cranking in there, but it's starting to go. I was like, We
Well,
need
Verona's not
now
allowed.
We need the new Badger 9000.
Yeah, Verona's not allowed in the kitchen to put potato peelings and noodles down the disposal.
It wasn't really her fault. I think I told her to do it. So
Yeah, don't leave them alone in the kitchen by themselves. All right, let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors.
Reef rum is for the nonconformists, but moderates will appreciate it likewise. It's for the forever young spirits. For people who don't care about rules and labels. For those who just want to have a good time on any occasion, by themselves or with fellow adventurers. Its eccentric blend with sweet and smoky flavors is an invitation. Get out of your comfort zone, unapologetically enjoy yourself, and keep making new memories. Cheers. Reef rum, sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel.
Reef Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio. Step out of your comfort zone and order yours today. Reggae Wines is the official wine of Tiki Man Radio and sponsor for Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man on Mondays at 6 p.m. If you stop by the chocolate bar, you can always get a taste of Reggae Wines behind the bar. If you like sweet wines like I do, then Reggae Wines is for you. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Wine tab and check out all the flavors they have. Make sure you check out all the cocktail recipes because Reggae Wines goes good with anything. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. Reggae Wines, making the world a better place, one bottle at a time. Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound, October 31st through November the 2nd at the Rick's Dirty Harry's Complex on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. All the artists are booked and locked and ready to go. And of course, our event is free to the public. Everybody is a VIP. This year, of course, we're bringing back the SAC Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio and presented by Tim Campbell. And new this year is the Jimmy Buffett Lookalike Contest, brought to you by Land Shark Lager. That's right, come dressed as your favorite era of Jimmy Buffett and win a special prize by Land Shark Beer. That's going to be on Friday night, right after Dave McKinney and the Hungry Heart Luck Heroes band plays. And of course, we're going to honor our friend Bill Crawley. Make sure you come by the Tiki Man Radio table and pick up your fan's fan of Bill Crawley. I want to see a lot of pictures. We want to make this special. Bill Crawley played at every event we had, and we want to make sure that we honor our good friend. That's the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound, the original Songwriter Showcase during Trop Rock Week, October 31st through November the 2nd at Rick's Dirty Harry's on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. Why would you go anywhere else? That's right. Why would you go anywhere else? And, of course, we're looking forward to getting back down to Key West, and it's going to be a great year going into our 8th event.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun.
Can't believe it's been 8 years since we're doing that. But I've got a major announcement I'm going to be making after we do the shout-outs. And so hang tight. If you're out there watching us on YouTube, go ahead and hit like on the video, and all of y'all can do that as well.
I already did.
Looks like we got about 22 people out there, so we need 22 likes. And that helps us out tremendously as we progress right along with our YouTube channel there. All right, Hippie Chick, who we got out there?
All right, so we got Maureen We Hunt Benfield. Good
Morning,
Mo. Good morning, darling. And then we got the ambassador of all great things, Michelle Myers, who is here in the chocolate bar.
That's right. It's always a nice surprise.
They made a fun surprise appearance. Yeah,
and, and by the way, you know, I said it last week, but I did have ice cream this year. So
you did.
He can't deny it this year.
I remember at one point we were telling Tim, he was trying to figure out the ice cream situation, and we were telling him, no, just leave it. Don't worry about it. You know, just.
He's like, oh, hell no. He's going to have ice cream.
No, he's going to have some ice cream. So, yeah, he was determined.
Tired of hearing him bitch about it, but he's going to have ice cream.
He was determined he was going to make that dang ice cream.
Well, just put it this way. The first batch of ice cream that came out of my ice cream maker, it went to you.
Oh, that's right. That's
there you
right.
go.
So
Yeah, I guess
you got some ice cream.
I guess we got to buy a new one. Ours
went kaput. Yeah, well, it's quite old. So.
I only had it 25 years. So,
yeah,
you know.
so. Yeah.
I told the girls, I'm like, you saved Danny's party unintentionally. You do realize that.
Yeah.
Because he was able to have ice cream.
We would have come up with something. I mean, somebody would have made a mad dash to Family Dollar or something and got an ice cream machine. But
something, yeah.
I'll make sure that next year I have 2 of them.
You should. You should. All right, we got your brother from another mother, Rick Martinez.
Rick. Yeah, morning.
He's funny. He's saying, hello, good morning, good afternoon, hello, Monday, or whatever. Who wants a drink?
Who wants some Reef Rum? He's doing a fantastic job of promoting Reef Rum.
I think it sounds like he's drinking just a little too much of it.
And we let yesterday, or day before yesterday, I think it was Friday.
Yes.
Mac and them were over here, and I gave Mac some Reef Rum.
Friday and yesterday they were here.
Yeah.
Both days, yeah.
I gave Mac some Reef Rum, and he was like, holy crap, that's great. And I'm like,
Wait, what? There was Reef Rum?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I asked for Reef Rum at the party, and they told me it was all gone.
That's because I hid it. I buried it in the backyard to keep it away from all you drunks. Thanks to Michelle Myers. Michelle Myers brought 2 bottles and at the end of the party. And that's because she loves me, and we put that stuff back. So.
Oh my God!
I think we got one at the house.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And we got Jason Whitler out there saying good morning. Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Good morning.
We got Beth Hyatt saying happy Sunday. The sun is up and it's nice and hot in Allentown. Good morning, darling. And let's see who else we got. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. We got Monica. That is
Hello.
Moni, our producer.
She's always listening.
listening.
Good morning to you, sweetheart.
Mark Mulch is out there.
Hey, Mark.
Morning,
Hey,
brother.
Mark.
We got Bahama Brad.
Hello.
And we
Yeah.
got to have dinner with them.
That's
That was
Bahama
fun.
Brad and the Booby Sisters. Trying to get them. We went out to dinner with the kids the other night, and I was like, you really need to take that act on the road. Pretty
And
popular.
the Booby Sisters. I know.
Yeah.
I know. How funny. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious. It was good entertainment for the party.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got to come back next year, the Booby Sisters.
Yeah. Okay. And so then we
I'm going to
got,
advertise it that way. You know, I'm going to have Marty Nickel, you know, the Tiki Time guy. And then I'm going to have maybe Mark Mulch and his band. And then I'm going to put in there the Booby Sisters. Put their picture in there. We'll promote it all year long.
Now,
Oh,
do they
goodness.
know that you're referring to them like that? Has he told them yet?
I don't know, but it's pretty funny. It's pretty
I
funny.
think it has made their way because they work with Axie.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
So,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
it's made their way there. So.
All right.
All right. Anyway, so good morning to Kimberly Smith Norcross.
Good
Hello,
morning.
Kimberly.
Nice to have those guys at the party.
Yes, it was. Let's see who is on here on this other. Rick Hoffel. Good morning.
Hey, Rick.
Good
Morning,
sir.
brother. Happy Sunday to you.
Happy Sunday to you. Z&G is out there saying good
Hey,
morning.
Z&G.
Have a blessed day.
Good morning.
We got Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning.
Guys.
Good morning.
We have, let's see, Danny Alvarez. Good morning.
Morning.
Manny Rico.
Good morning, sir. Happy Sunday to you.
You're not going to do it, B-Dog?
Oh.
Rico
Oh,
Suave.
Rico Suave.
Okay, and Frank Goddard's out there. Good morning, Frank.
Morning, Frank.
And let's see. Let me check out who is on this. We got Jody from Camys Grammy.
Hey, Jody.
Jody, I'm going to be making an announcement here shortly, and it's going to include you. So,
right.
yeah,
I know all
hold
about
tight.
it. Yeah, hold tight. We got the beautiful Sean Crawley out there listening.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Now you can see Bill up over the
Yeah, he's right over my head.
There you go. He's
I'm
up there in
wearing
the
what
corner.
Sean gave me at the party.
I know,
cool.
I
It says the
know.
key to happiness
And we
is
also
called Key West.
That's right.
That's one of Bill's
right.
songs. Yeah.
we also made with our new camera angle. You can also see Bill in our camera now too.
Yeah.
When we're looking. So
Yeah.
he's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. And we've got
Damn it, Bill.
Nicole Hall. You know
Nicole
her?
Hall.
You know her heart is
Always in Key West.
Where have you been,
Yay!
Nicole Hall?
Where the hell
have you
have you been? We were just talking about you the other day.
You were starting to think she sold us off her half-pack cigarette.
I know.
I
She
know.
came to the party. It's like we don't even like any of those people.
We got Joe Leo out there.
Hey, Joe.
Good
Morning.
morning to Joe and Sue.
Joe's going to be talking about the Global Pass and what's the other? The TSA.
And the TSA.
And the other one, Clear.
Clear,
Yeah.
which I had no idea. If I'd have known that, I would have gone right to the head of the line and
Well,
got
people ask me, it's
Clear
like,
instead
well,
of
how come you didn't have all that when you
local.
were traveling all those years? I'm like, I don't think they had it.
I don't believe they did
Yeah,
either.
I don't think they had it, or I
If
would
they
have.
did, I mean, we didn't know about it.
Did you hear
so-
about the guy in Athens
No.
who went to go get the real ID and everything, and he's now lost his citizenship?
What?
What?
True story. It was literally on the news. 77-year-old guy here from Athens, Tennessee. He
Yeah, you have to have the real ID, you
Yeah,
know, to get
right,
your
yeah.
passport and all that.
right. So 77. He's he's a retired truck driver, collects Social Security, the whole 9 yards. And he went to go get his real ID. He get his driver's license renewed, get his real ID, and he had to take his birth certificate and everything with him.
Right.
Well, he took his birth certificate, and he has a Canadian birth certificate. His mom and dad both, American citizens.
No, he's
but-
an American citizen.
but he was born in Canada. So he has a Canadian birth certificate. They took his driver's license away from him, and according to the state of Tennessee, he is not an American citizen.
That's ridiculous.
Even though he provided them with his DD-214 from where he was in the Navy. And that said, American citizen, check, yes. And all that, and he is fighting right now with the state of Tennessee.
That's ridiculous.
To get his driver's license have been, taken from him. He can't drive. He can't do anything. And and he says, in the eyes of the state of Tennessee, he is not even an American citizen.
Good Lord.
I hadn't heard anything about that.
He is fighting that.
No, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, it is
either,
crazy.
but
I saw it
Now,
on
for
the
the
news.
rest of y'all, don't freak out or anything, okay? I mean, you got, if you're born here and all that stuff, I mean, it's not going to happen to you. B-Dog's just doing the conspiracy thing,
I am reporting the news.
We don't do the news here. We don't do the news.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Because of that very reason, somebody's out there, well, I guess we won't be going on no escape to paradise. They going to take my driver's license.
I think it's a human interest story.
That's how this crap gets started.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
All right. All right, let's move on here.
Moving along.
Okay, so then we got, let's see who else we got out here. We got, I think I already said some of these. Bobby McQueen, our island truck
Hello,
driver.
Bobby.
Good morning, Bobby. Happy Sunday to you.
And Barry D. Jr. is out there.
Hey, Barry. Good morning to you.
And Steve Jones is out there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
All right, it's you, B-Dog.
I literally think we almost said all those names, but we're going to run down through them real quick here. Let's see. Oh, the Golden Girl is out there, and Golden has a question.
Okay.
Alrighty.
After the party he left, there was a flag on his truck. Where did it come from?
A what?
A flag.
A flag was on his truck. So they'd like to know, where did it come from?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
So Graham Andrews is out there this morning. Good morning, Graham.
Graham and Nicole.
Good morning.
You mentioned Shelley Forsythe, and she's over here chatting this morning. Patty, Shy Patty is out there this morning.
Yeah, it looks like she overslept, but she's here.
She said they are recovering.
They're recovering.
They are still recovering. And your brother from another mother says, when are you coming up to the Islander Tiki Bar?
I do need to get up there. And, of course, he needs to get down here. We talk about it all the time. July the 12th is the big summer party. And
Wouldn't it be cool to have a pirate show up?
well, we're trying
really
to get
would.
him, since we're working so hard for Reef Rum, we're trying to get him down to Key West for the showcase. That would be cool, too.
Yeah. All righty. We have literally the hippie chick has said everybody else's name, I believe.
Mike Trentholm.
Mike Trentholm. There he is. Yep. I just got down to him. Yeah.
Yep. Good morning.
Yep. And I think that is it.
All righty. Let's see here.
If I can get a shout out in this.
Okay.
I'd
yes,
like
you
to
can.
thank the bodyguard, Tim Myers, for helping me with the dryer and the washing machine, getting it out of my house. And
That's right.
The old ones in the back of my truck, so I can take it down to one of those used guys and say, here, you want them?
Have 'em.
Probably you can fix them and make some money on them.
Jesus,
So,
I did just.
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the one thing that, when
Alex is not involved with this?
No. I unboxed
He
the
doesn't
dryer,
deal in
right?
appliances.
So I unboxed the dryer and I let the box, because I used a knife and cut it and it fell down.
Yeah.
There was a sign on the back of the dryer. It said, for Californians only. This dryer may cause cancer.
Oh, for Californians only.
I said for Californians only, and I'm thinking, what?
Yeah.
I got
Speaking of
one more.
California, we had some new neighbors move in our building
Okay.
a couple days ago and introduced ourselves and said, "Where are you from?" And they're like, "California."
Yeah.
They said, "We've escaped."
Yeah.
Yep.
So
A lot of people from California. Go ahead.
I got one more. Dan Ware says, what am I, chopped liver?
you are chop liver.
Yeah, you are. Good morning to him and Rachel.
Morning to you. Happy Sunday to you. And of course, it was nice having those guys down
Oh,
here.
it's
Yeah.
always nice.
Patty
you
says
know.
car's fixed, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Boy, she had a hell of an adventure.
Oh, nice.
So Friday night here during Coastal Convention, there was a lot going on. Whoop! What happened here?
I don't know.
Let's see here. I lost my camera, I think.
It's back
Really?
on. Well, now you just turned it off again.
It's my
Now it's back
camera.
on.
It's this camera here.
Oh.
Is it unplugged?
Hold
Because
on.
it's off. Somebody may have kicked it.
Maybe the battery went down and the power isn't to
Wait,
it.
what's that cord hanging there? Is that not?
Yeah, that's the power cord. All right, we'll get that fixed here shortly.
Yeah, it got
What in the
moved.
world?
Yeah, somebody's. All right, we'll get it fixed. All right, no problem. But let's get this day started off right the island way. But what I was going to say was, Friday night during Coastal Confessions, there was a fire going on. There was all kinds of stuff happening, and I was trying to. We come out from the show, and there were 74 pizzas out in the chocolate bar. Like, people are just going to be like here for a long time. I'm like, no, at the party's tomorrow. Y'all need to all go home. So I'm gonna play this song for you. I was like, no, y'all get your drunk asses out of here.
Y'all want to hear one more song? All right, here we go. We can't tell you what a lovely time we've had, and we can't wait to see you home again. And we love to get to play our songs for you. Now there's just one thing we need you to do. Take your drunk ass home. Take your drunk ass home. You can have another beer, you just can't have it here. Take your drunk ass home. Oh, we're gonna swing it now. We hope that maybe you've met someone here tonight, possibly a potential Mr. or Mrs. Right. And we'd love to spend some more time with the both of you. But right now, what we really need y'all to do is take your drunk ass home. Take your drunk ass home. You can't be too choosy now. Couple up and get out. Take your drunk ass home. It's last call for alcohol. And don't forget to tip the band. Buy my CDs and baseball caps. Oh, but if you're really trash, for Christ's sake, get somebody to take your drunk ass home. Take your drunk ass home. It's time for us to get paid. We hope you all get laid. Take your drunk ass home. Take your drunk ass home. Take your drunk ass home. We'll see you next time around. Now get the hell out. Take your drunk ass home. I'm Tom Shepard. Thank y'all so much.
Hey y'all,
This is the original hippie chick, and you're listening to the best coastal Americana music on the planet. Tiki Man Radio, tikimanradio.com. Your happy place.
All day long, I just sit around the house, watch the world go by. My oh my, since I lost her, but nothing moves me, though I try. I don't know why. L.A. weather, hot and hazy, maybe that's what got me crazy. I wish those dusty Santa Ana winds come and carry me out to sea, just like hot flashes. Santa Ana, come rescue me from her memory. I won't let my feelings go. I wanna feel that jet stream blow when the sun goes down. Crawl out of bed, say I'll be alright. Tonight's my night. Walk past that picture, see her face, and I change my mind. Happens every time. I don't know why I can't get started. I was fine till she departed. I wish those dusty Santa Ana winds would come and carry me out to sea, just like hot flashes. Santa Ana's come and rescue me from her memory. I won't let my feelings go. Let me feel that jet stream low. Won't let my feelings go. Wanna feel that jet stream flow.
Santa Ana wins. Got our camera back. One thing you can't do is unplug the cameras, okay? You can't unplug the cameras. They're only as good as long as they're plugged up. Batteries only last so long, so.
I don't know how it happened, but there was a whole lot of people in here.
That was a cleaning lady.
No, she's not allowed in here.
It was working when we started the show.
Yeah, it must have. Maybe it just
Well,
fell out.
I think it was running on battery.
Yeah, probably
yeah,
was.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was running on battery because
Yeah, maybe.
where that cord is, none of us could have got it with our legs. I don't know how we got
I
that.
don't
Yeah.
know.
All right, so I want to get you caught up on some things going on here with some of our sponsors. And I got to tell you, in business, you are always worried. You're not always worried, but you always have people that are trying to stab you in the back,
Yes.
ride on your coattails,
Yes.
secretly trying to figure out a way to take your hard-earned work and make it their own. You know, they forget. You know, like if you invite people into your business or your world or whatever, and you know, they start thinking that you know, they forget where they came from. Let's put it that way.
Yes. Yes.
And so you have to be careful of people that you let in your inner circle and people that you allow to be a part of your business, because people will stab you in the back real quick. As a result, Island J had a business partner. Y'all may have noticed that we haven't been promoting Island J much here lately, and some of you kind of came up to me at the party and said, you know, that, you know, hey, I tried to place an order, couldn't get it, that kind of thing. So Island J had a business partner that kind of screwed him over. And he's going to be he's going to be regrouping. And so Island J won't be Island J anymore. Because of, again, somebody he allowed to come into his 10-year business who basically thought they were Island J. Because you got to be careful with people that you let things like this go to their head. You know, when you bring them into your inner circle and they're secretly out there figuring out a way that they can screw you over, intentionally or not, it goes to their head or whatever. And this business partner with Island J screwed him over big time. So much so that the business is going to have to shut down, and he's going to have to regroup and come back under a different name.
Right.
So it's
Very sad.
It's pretty sad because Island J is my longest lasting partner, and for all of those out there that didn't like this shirt or that shirt or this material, that material, whatever, I got to tell you, because I've been talking to other T-shirt companies over the last 3 weeks. This has been going on for
a while.
a while.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how wrapped up in our business Island J was, and being my longest lasting partner, and I hope that he can regroup and come back under a different name. That's what he wants to do.
That's what I hope.
He's also told us that we, you know, if we need to go to a different company, he completely understands that. All of our artwork are ours. It's Tiki Man Radio artwork, and you know, he can release it to us. So we'll see how this goes. I have one particular company that I was talking to this week that are really interested. And then I had a meeting with Island J on Friday, and kind of got up to speed on some of the things that he's wanting to do since the last time I talked to him. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and he was pretty devastated over what was happening, but he seemed a little more optimistic when I talked to him on Friday that he was going to be able to come back. But it's going to take some time. You're just going to have to bear with us. Any artwork that you bought through Tiki Man Radio or whatever, we have those belong to Tiki Man Radio, so we're able to transfer those over to a different company if need be. He may actually regroup and come back under a different name and handle what we have as well, because he's got all the
He's got all of our stuff. Yeah.
he's got all the equipment to do it.
Yeah.
And he's got the contacts and things that vendors and whatnot to get stuff with. So that's kind of the update on Island J. And as a result, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to have our sponsors that we have out there now be our live cam every Sunday, and we're going to start with Camys Grammys.
Oh!
So we are streaming live on the Camys Grammys live cam.
How about that?
Yes.
I'm very selective about people that we do business with, and trust me, I've had a lot of T-shirt companies that have approached me over the years wanting to do our business, but I was very loyal to Island J, and I'm still loyal to Island J. In this world that we're living in right now, loyalty is very, very important to me. And so the people I surround myself with, that I entrust, allowing them to be a part of our business, those are people that I trust and hope that they won't do me wrong. Because I've definitely been burned a few times. Some, past DJs and things that I've helped get started and whatever, So you got to be careful with who you surround yourself with. This kind of thing can go to people's heads real quick, and they forget that it's Tiki Man Radio.
Yeah.
They start thinking
Or
it's
Island J.
Yeah. Or they
Forget
start.
that it's Island
Yeah, they
J.
start
Or
thinking that it's their radio. Well, it's not. You didn't start it. You didn't invest in it. You didn't work hard on it. You didn't build it. You didn't travel it. You didn't do any of that. The reason that the people that are part of Tiki Man Radio now is because I've entrusted their trust into it. And so we're going to stick with Island J for a little bit. Hopefully he can regroup. You're not going to be able to get any orders in the next couple weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. If I foresee that it's going to be a long, drawn-out thing, then we'll probably go to a different company. I've got one that I've kind of narrowed it down to, and it's not easy. It is not easy. You guys think, I can get my buddy's cousin to print shirts.
No,
well,
it's not like that.
From to be able to handle the volume and to have shirts ready, and then customer service. I was trying to get in touch with one particular company. It took me 2 weeks to get them on the phone. Can't have that. And it's hard to replace that relationship with Island J, where I can just pick up the phone and
Call him, and say, "Hey, buddy, we need this now."
Yeah.
And Jay was like that.
Yeah.
So his name is Jay.
His
right?
name really is.
Well, it's Jason.
It's Jason.
Jason.
But
Okay.
Jay.
So how did he lose his name?
Well, because
Some sort of
Can't really-
copyright thing?
well,
or something?
when you start growing,
Right.
and you bring in partners, and those partners have the ability to take over some of it. Let's say you wanted to buy us a building for Tiki Man Radio. Well, then you would want percentage of the business, and you would want a return out of that, and all that kind of stuff. And and then if you have 51% of the business, then you have controlling interest of the business.
Yeah, but the name now, when I started Biomed, I actually not copyright, I trademarked my
Right.
logo.
So is
and-
his.
So that's why it's kind of confusing to me.
Well,
how he
a long
loses
time
name.
ago, there were two brothers named McDonald, and they let a third person in who totally screwed them over and took their company from them.
That's right. I remember. Yes.
And they, to become McDonald's.
So it's a very sad situation that's going on with Island J, and it has nothing to do with copywriting and names and stuff of that nature. It's behind the scenes, and I'm not going to go into great detail about it.
I understand.
I have waited for him to make the announcement, and I suspect that he will at some point in a time or another. But as a result, we're just going to rotate out our sponsors, and this week we're on the Camys Grammy live cam.
I kind of like that idea.
Yeah.
Highlight a different sponsor every week.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
And take good care of the sponsors. Camys Grammy she is such a sweetheart. She has been this is like a real life success story where she was afraid to reach out to us to begin with, but she thought our business was too small, and which helps me to reach out to other sponsors and say, no matter how small your business is or your venue or whatever, Tiki Man Radio can help you with that. And she stepped up and she stuck with us, and she's really enjoyed those packages that she sends out that says
They're fabulous.
Proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio and everything that she does. And she's going to be a day-long sponsor down in Key West this year, which was something I kind of approached her about last year. So these are it's a great relationship, and we're very honored to have Camys Grammy as part of the family. And with any family, You always got Uncle Chester over here you got to worry about, you know. So, you know, Uncle Chester may be trying to put his hand in the cookie jar and take all the cookies and put them in his pocket or something. You got to be
Danny.
careful.
Sorry, Danny.
Yeah,
His name is Alex.
Alex is Uncle Alex. Yeah.
No, I don't believe Uncle Alex.
No, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. Listen, Uncle Alex and I've known each other for 20 plus years.
That's right.
You know, so
He's been around longer than Tiki Man Radio.
Yeah, oh yeah. Damn near been around long as the Tiki Bar, but
He sure has.
now we bicker like brothers, you know, but
Of course.
that's only because I love him, you know. But so that's one. The other thing that I wanted to touch base with is Beach Buddha Coffee.
Yeah.
You've also noticed that Beach Buddha Coffee hasn't been on our sponsor list in a while. And that's because he is also having to regroup his business. I have waited on him to make an announcement about his business. Some of you have been able to get orders, some of you have not. You know, I did helped him try to do a business analysis like 4 months ago, and it's just what it is. And so we've allowed him to kind of regroup and the last thing I want to do is for a sponsor to get themselves into a hole when I know they're struggling or whatever. I would just soon say, hey, let's take a break, and then you go do what you need to do, and hopefully you can come back stronger, and we'll be there to help you when you can, you know. But there's a point to where even loyalty, from my point of view, being loyal to Beach Buddha also means like, hey, let's take a break. You know, don't send me any more coffee. Don't, you know, fulfill your orders. Do what you got to do. Don't worry about us, and we'll pick back up when you get a chance to regroup. Now that's loyalty to him. It works both ways.
Yeah.
So if you've tried to get some Beach Buddha coffee and you haven't, or you kind of wonder what's going on, he's kind of been elusive here lately. Hopefully he will address that at some point in time or another. I feel the need to address this, not to embarrass anybody, but the fact that people keep coming to me wanting to know the answer. And, you know, because it is a Tiki Man Radio, I felt the need to kind of update everybody on this. So that's where we're at with Beach Buddha Coffee and Island J. We did make the announcement a couple of weeks ago that Reef Rum is signed up for a whole year.
Nice.
And thanks to all of you that went out and got Reef Rum, who posted the pictures and shared it and embraced what we were doing. And I know you wouldn't do it if it wasn't for the fact that it's damn good rum. But anytime we have a new sponsor come on, there's nothing like the Tiki Man Radio family to embrace that and go out and you know, our ambassador of all great things, Michelle Myers, she's usually right on board at the get-go, you know. So it takes all of us to make this thing work properly, and all of your support for Tiki Man Radio and all of our sponsors, you know, that helps tremendously. Anytime you partake in anything to do with a sponsor, post a picture, tag us in it, send it to me, whatever, you know, that way I can keep encouraging our sponsors to be a part of the family. And I know that Beach Buddha and Island J both don't want any of this going on in their business, and we just hope that both of them can regroup and come back. And we need a t-shirt company bad. It is so important. I've talked to probably a dozen companies, and I didn't like the answers. I didn't like how they, you know, return policies, for instance. Well, they can ship it back to us. You guys won't just replace it? No, we can't do that. We can't, you know. Okay, well, fine. We don't want to do business with you. You know, is there a certain rep that we would have to where if I have an issue, I can talk to them? Well, you can call the 1-800 number. Well, that's not going to work.
That's not going to be. That's not.
You know, so again, I only work with people I trust. Okay, and that's why it's so important that you know, before I would have come out and say, this is our new T-shirt company, which would make my life a whole lot easier, I'm not going to do business with somebody that I don't trust. And I don't encourage you to do the same. I encourage you to do the same thing with anybody that you're working with, because there's always people out there trying to stab you in the back. Believe me. But that's kind of the update on the sponsor thing. I hate it. I hope that Beach Buddha can regroup because,
Because we love Chris.
let me tell you something.
I love the Beach Buddha coffee.
Drinking some of this shitty coffee we've had to drink ain't fun.
It's like, how did I ever drink this?
I know.
I know.
It's been bad, man. I mean, and you send the hippie chick to the store to get coffee, and she comes back with, listen, this is worm juice infused,
Mold
No, it's not.
Mold free.
mold free.
coffee.
It's mold free coffee. I'm like, well, what does it taste like? That's all I care
We've
about.
been
It's
trying
like going from champagne to swill.
Yeah. Yeah. Or whole milk to coconut milk or silk milk or whatever the hell they make out of it now. So
Mushroom milk.
mushroom milk, yes.
There is mushroom coffee out there.
Well, listen, we're not going to do that. We're not
No.
doing that.
No, I'm just telling you there is, but it's a lot weaker than coffee.
Next, you're going to have the non-coffee coffee.
Yeah.
The non-coffee coffee.
Well,
No, we got to have our coffee in our lives. We all have to have our coffee.
well, listen, I could put on Tiki Man Radio that we are all organic. We are GMO free.
Well, it's been nice working for you.
That would make me happy, but it wouldn't be necessarily true.
But and
Good
Cammy,
morning.
Camys Grammy could definitely relate to running a small business, how difficult it is and how hard it is, and it's why I'm honored to have her as our Camys Grammy live cam. I will get you a really nice logo. We'll do Camys Grammy over the next month or so, and then maybe swap it out till we can get back on track with Island J. But I'll put a Camys Grammy live cam logo up there. And I've ordered a Camys Grammy banner that we're going to put in the studio because we don't have that. We got all these nice coasters around here now. But
Yeah, look at it.
yeah, got all of our coasters that are everywhere she sent for the party.
Yeah.
But congratulations to Camys Grammy as the live cam. Tiki Man Radio. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions about, Island J or Beach Buddha Coffee or anything like that, you can put it in the chat, and we'll be glad to answer it for you.
Well,
Question?
speaking of small business, I'll be ditching out of here early, so
Yes.
I got to get going.
All righty.
So
Have a nice life.
I'll work on it. I'll work on
We'll
it.
get the ambassador in here.
Yeah, she can take my spot.
Yeah, that'll be
shortly.
fun.
So
That'll be fun. All right, so we'll
got work to do.
got things to go, but as I like to say, life rolls on, and you gotta roll on with it, baby. That's how it works. Happy Sunday, everybody. listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station. Everybody should be this happy. Have a great day, everybody.
New Orleans, oh, I'm standing there near old Jackson Square, looking over the lights of Algiers. New Orleans, there's a boat at the dock, and it's giving me some new ideas. Man's calling, he's the crust of the coast, he's drunker than most. He reminds me that the world is so real. Oh, but I won't go home, I'm still hanging on to ideas. What's it gonna get you running around the streets of this town? The quarter's gonna school you, the uptown bars will fool you. It's not hard to get your head turned around.
Standing there near old Jackson Square, looking over at the lights of Algiers. New Orleans, there's a boat at the dock, and it's giving you some new ideas. Ladies calling, oh, she'll be your friend if you've got money to spend, but you don't give her, she'll probably steal. Oh, but you won't go home, you're still hanging on to ideas. The women in the fast lane, they'll take you to a party or two. They're wicked and they're lazy, the pace will drive you crazy. There must be someplace better for you. New Orleans, oh, I'm standing there near old Jackson Square, looking over the lights of Algiers. New Orleans, there's a boat at the dock, and it's giving me some new ideas. Oh, New Orleans, there's a boat at the dock, and it's giving you some new ideas.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Camys Grammys. That's what they do. Camys Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Camys Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Camys Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Jax Bowers and Mudcut Studios, your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jax is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing, Jax Bowers will take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at alanjaxbowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated and stop worrying about it. Reach out to alanjaxbowers.com and step into the big show. You know, the difference between being a professional and being an amateur is the people you surround yourself with. And Jax Bowers only surrounds himself with the best of the best all over the world. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner, Jax Bowers and Mudcut Studios. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it. Looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the link for Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. And we want to thank Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway for taking good care of Tim Campbell and the band and the family, and even took them fishing a little bit.
I know.
That's
cool
full
is that?
service right there.
That is super full service, yeah.
Yeah, welcome.
That's Golden.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they do a great job. They're just great people, you know. So
They really are.
And congratulations to Camys Grammy. The Camys Grammy is our live cam this week for Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man. And a lot of people are sending me messages. My phone's blowing up, wanting to know how much is sponsorship. Well, if you send me an email that you want me to send, we have a sponsorship package that I can send back to you that kind of gives you an idea of what a generalized sponsorship cost, but everything's negotiable, and we try to make things as easy for a small business or a large business, just depending on what it is. So
Right. And that is at tikimanradio@gmail.com.
That's right. There you go. Good catch there, hippie chick. So we got the ambassador and the ice cream man, the bodyguard, the man that saved my life in Mexico, and I don't go outside this country without him. Mr. Tim Myers is in the house here.
Good morning.
Good morning. And you guys are getting ready for your big weekend coming up here soon, right? With B-Man
Oh,
and
yes.
Show?
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm
what?
like, where am I going now?
Yeah.
Where am I going now?
Yes. They'll be here Thursday, and then we'll have Coastal Confessions Friday night, and then
That's this week?
Yeah.
Oh,
this
wow.
they'll be
week,
there
yeah.
this Thursday, and then
Okay.
they'll do the
They-
show Friday. And
They sent me a picture from them on the road. In the
Yeah, I got
RV.
it too.
Yeah.
They are on the road. They're listening on the road this
Yeah.
morning, and they're going down the road trailing a 100-foot extension cord behind there. Make sure you roll that up there, B-Man. And but you guys have got a hookup for him, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
got
do.
hooked up.
Yeah.
So
That's
he'll
awesome.
plug
Tim's
in.
idea.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to put in one too. I don't know, man. My breaker box is like, I'm giving her all I've got, Captain.
Scotty.
Your electrical experience, you should be able to put another box in there, buddy.
Oh, why not? You know.
Well, y'all heard me complaining like I was my dad. You know, it's like, close that door. Quit letting the cold air out. What? So I paid the electric bill this week, $411.
What a party.
What a party.
What a party.
Yeah, you can send donations to. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Trust me, I do it to myself. But we. It's not so bad whenever we got. It's just us here, or whatever, and kids come over. To cut on the lazy river. I'm like, it don't cut on till 6 o'clock.
I'm like, it cuts on now if we do it. I know, but everybody likes the lazy river.
Yeah.
Yeah, so has to happen.
Michelle, as a ambassador of all great things, Tiki Man Radio, your thoughts on the announcements?
I think you did a very good job.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Business is business, and friendships should never be challenged for it. So,
right.
And sometimes in a business relationship, you actually have to look out for your partner and say, okay, listen, let's do this, let's try this, let's do this, whatever, and it's okay. Everything's going to be okay, and it's not like we ran out and got another coffee company. Trust me.
Right.
We looked at some coffee companies or whatever, but the fact of the matter is, I like Beach Buddha coffee.
I know, they weren't no good. I do too.
It would make my life a whole lot easier if everything was rolling smooth there.
But seriously, the thing is, we've all established friendships and really deep relationships with each other.
Sure.
And to me, that's more important than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I've been very fortunate to have a lot of sponsors over a 10-year period, and some people we help to get to the next level. Some people, it's not easy running a business. If you can last 10 years, even though Island J is celebrating 10 years as well. I mean, when I first started working with Island J, he was selling T-shirts out of his garage. And we didn't have a lot of people buying shirts then either, so it worked out really well.
He was successful once, he will be again.
Absolutely.
Just has to do it a different way, that's all.
Absolutely. He's got everything he needs to rebrand himself.
Right.
And get out from under this horrible situation that he's in. But we wish him well, and he's a good friend. And I'll tell you, over the years, like I said, I've had a lot of T-shirt companies that have approached us and say, hey, we want to do your shirts. And I'm like, listen, Island J is our exclusive vendor. And he also had a lot of radio stations reach out to him over the years, and he wouldn't deal with any other radio station.
Right.
So the loyalty that he and I have, it's really a mutual respect for each other. And we've been able to keep that even through this. This is the most difficult thing we've had to go through.
Right.
And like I told Jay, you call me tomorrow and say, listen, screw all this. I'm going to live under a palm tree on a deserted island somewhere. I'd be happy with that, too.
Right.
I would miss the business relationship with him, but I want him to be happy.
Right.
No matter what he does. So
exactly.
That's just kind of where we're at.
Well, when it's true respect for each other, and then you show you're honest with what's going on with each other, then you can get through anything.
Well, we talk about this being Tiki Man Radio family, and sometimes you got to let the family know what's going on. Listen, I got arrested again last week. I'm sorry. Grandma, I need some more bail money. Nothing that bad. But,
we have some news.
Oh, what is the news?
I'll let Tim say it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got to do a breaking news thing. Hold on. We don't get to use it very often. And now, breaking news from the ice cream man, the bodyguard, the cameraman, and whatever the hell else he wants to be called. Mr. Tim Myers. Let me get us back to where the hell he's at. There we go. All right, so let me get the camera on you there. There we go.
Oh, not too bad. So it looks like we might be putting an offer on our property here. We think we.
Yeah.
I was hoping that's what it was.
Yay!
Thank
now, how
God.
far away from this location is that location located?
Oh, about 40 minutes.
That's not bad.
Nice.
That's not bad at all.
It's better than 5 hours.
Way better than 5 hours.
Way better than 5 hours.
Yes, 40 minutes ain't nothing.
Tim and I are going to be turning 60 around the same time, and we need to have a big-ass party because all he and I really secretly, and we've never had this conversation, but all we secretly think about is when we do retire, where are we going to go fishing at?
Plenty of water around here. So
I was
we'll
going to
find
say
out.
the same thing.
yeah. I mean, you remember when you were
We'll all go hang out.
when you as naive as we are thinking? Well, that's good. That's good. Congratulations. I know it's been a pain in the ass to come all the way over here to look at property, but you got to look at it. You got to
You got to look at it. That's the issue. Pictures just do not do it justice.
And he has
Found
an
that the
app
hard
where
way,
it
so.
gives you all the lines better than the other apps that
Yeah.
they've used. And he gets out there and he walks the whole thing.
Yeah, make sure they know swampland out
That's
there.
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
alligator farm or something. You don't know about.
Snake Farm. Just
Yeah.
sounds nasty.
It is
Snake
nasty.
Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got the deep woods all sprayed down and did some walking.
All right.
Well, congratulations, guys. That's
I hope they accept
hope it
your
works.
offer. And yeah, I hope it works. Hope
Yeah.
they
Let-
accept
let's
your
I've
don't
done
get-
this once.
Let's don't get too excited
And
till
I'm
it.
excited
I'm trying
here.
not to.
Still got to wait till confirm it all, but
Yeah.
all the process.
Oh, excuse me.
So one more step down the road.
Yes, yes.
Well, that's awesome. So,
I know Ben will be happy.
I know Ben will be happy. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
poor
love
Ben.
Ben.
poor Ben has run out of bow ties, hasn't he?
I love his bow ties. He's awesome.
He's done a great job. He really has.
Yeah, he went tropping through the woods with us, so
Yep.
yeah, he's done great.
Yeah, Ben's like, what do you think of this one? I like this one. No, this one sucks. Okay, fine. Tim's not going to put up with it,
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, so towards the same area that you guys were looking, the Spring
Yeah,
City
up in
area?
Decatur.
Decatur.
Decatur, yes.
Oh, that's not far.
Yeah, it's not far.
Yeah.
You come right down
Straight shot up-
58.
yeah, straight shot up to 58 before you hit the Piggly Wiggly. Turn left.
All right.
A bonus. You get a Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
They got a Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
We don't even have a Piggly Wiggly.
We used to, but we don't have a Piggly Wiggly anymore.
And we can see the water way off in the distance, but it's fine.
That's fine.
It's a valley view, so it's pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's tough, man. It's tough to find waterfront property all the way really to Knoxville.
yeah.
That we can afford, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's out there if you got
It's out
$8.9 million.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Do you like that posting?
yeah, I'm like, hell, just write a check for it. It'll be all right.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be fun. Hopefully it'll. Tim said he didn't stay up all night stressing about it. He says that's a good thing. It's like there you
Yes, yes, that's a good
Well, this has been going on for what, a better part of a year and a half?
go. A year.
A year?
year. Yeah.
He's
Right.
very patient. I am not.
Yes, we know that.
Well, when you find you looking for the right one for you, you have to be patient.
Well, this is it. We're at the jumping off point. This is as far as we're going, right? I mean, this is a forever.
That's
thing.
what I keep telling
That's
him. Like,
right.
so
That's-
this is where we're
that's
gonna
the
live
thing.
till the day we die, which hopefully is long.
A
way out.
long way away. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, guys. I'm excited for you, and
Me too.
excited the fact that you're not going to have to drive back and forth to.
And I won't have
Memphis.
to. I won't have to go over Mont Eagle and do all this and go to Nashville and head over that way. I could just go
Yeah.
up 58. That's
There you go.
easy for
There we
me.
go.
But there is one important thing that has to occur.
We got to come before you move.
Absolutely.
I knew that was coming. Absolutely. You're right. We need to do that.
One will outweigh the 500 we've done. But you got to do one.
Well, now 475 of them are looking at property, weren't they?
Feels like that. But yeah, it kind of feels like that. But it's still a couple years away, so yeah, you got plenty of time to get over there.
The only ones that haven't done a show now at our house is going to be you and Ed.
Yeah, that's true. And I don't foresee Ed getting down there, but
No.
we need to.
He
come
gets a
up.
pass. He's in Indiana.
Yeah.
We were actually kicking around, we were doing the whole global thing. For some reason, Memphis was the hot spot where you could get an appointment.
Yeah. Nobody wants to go.
Nobody wants to go. I mean, we were like, well, we could go in one day and come back, or we can, reach out to you guys, maybe do the show up there, all that kind of stuff. But it's so hard with Katie May and
Yeah.
everything else that's going on that at that time, we were trying to do it before she went to Canada.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we're getting ready, thank God we finally finished that damn bathroom.
Yes, it's beautiful too.
So you guys went and did your interview, right?
He did.
Okay.
I had to go to
He's
Nashville
done.
on
I'm not.
business, and
I'm doing my interview in Canada, in Ottawa.
the the interview place is not at the airport. It's a off-site place near the airport, which is kind of cool because it's got its own parking. You don't have to pay for parking and all that stuff. Literally in and out in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But she's going to do it when she goes through Ottawa, Canada. That's on the list to be able to do.
And that's another thing we want to make sure we get done sometime in the near future is go see Rona and Moni and go up there to Canada. They've come down here a lot, so
yes, they have.
It's only fair that we all go up there and see them.
Well, they get 8 days of sunshine and warm weather, and then it starts turning cold.
Now she says it's hot up there right now, but I'm still taking my coat.
Yeah.
Because you remember what happened last time? We went at the same.
Me and Jimmy Parrish like froze to death up there. Yeah.
I know.
Jimmy's like, I don't even have socks.
I didn't either. We didn't have socks, but I did bring a coat that time, and thank God. We built a fire.
Yeah. Me and Jimmy are like at a survival camp now. It's like, man, there's a fire pit. You want to build a fire? I'm like, that sounds good, man. That sounds good. I'll get my guitar. We'll play guitar.
I know.
Yeah. But that's awesome. So your event is this Saturday, right?
Correct.
And
the
you
20th.
You got a big crowd coming?
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's stressful, isn't it?
It is.
That's why I don't. Everybody's you were to do more house concerts. I'm like, it stresses me the hell out, man.
It does.
I worry about I used to have house concerts here, and I would call the Parrot Heads. I'm like, where the hell are you bastards at?
Yeah,
you got a trop rock artist right here in your backyard. You ain't got to go to Orlando or Gulf Shores or Key West. Come on over here, support the artist. And then you had to worry about weather and all this other stuff. I just...
And then when they're your friends, you're calling everybody that says they're coming going, you are going to be here, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
You will be showing up. You will be showing
I need your butt in that seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the key to a successful house concert is to sell tickets in advance.
Yeah. And if they don't show up,
then the artist still gets the money.
Yeah, that's right.
And I believe you do better that way as well. I think people will support the artist even though they can't be there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
For whatever reason. That's probably the best way to go.
Well, people that say if they were just closer, we could go. It's like, well, they're here.
Yeah, they're here.
So what are you doing?
And you got the Parrot Heads across the street, right?
Well, no, they moved. Karen and Tim retired officially, and they moved to Latitudes at Panama City Beach.
Oh, wow.
They moved in April of this year.
Damn, that was a big move.
And both of our neighbors on either side of us have sold their houses, and new people have moved in there, and I'm like, I don't understand. We take showers and stuff. Why is everybody leaving?
Well, you're leaving too. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Eventually.
I'm like, don't worry about it. We'll be gone too.
I think it's the town. I think people want to get the hell out of Memphis, and that's okay. I mean, you guys get a lot more bad weather than we do, but if it's coming up from Texas or whatever, a lot of times it breaks up before it gets to this side.
I think you guys get more.
Do you?
Because when we get it, it lasts for a while. It makes a big impact.
Yeah.
But I think you guys get more consistent bad weather. Don't you think, Tim? Because, we're in that bowl of whatever it is.
Yeah.
So the jet streams hit us and they just go north and south. I'm like, they don't want to come here either.
Well, I tell you what, man, it's been a month or so since we've had good rain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no
we
sense.
had it the other day.
It's supposed to be on its way, though. I think it's a couple of days or 4.
There's a day coming up this week where the high is going to be like 82. It's going to be great. I mean, we're going to be like freezing to death.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be
I'll
88
be freezing
Saturday. Yeah.
Gosh, I'll think I need to break out my jacket. I mean, that's crazy.
Well, did you guys ever kick around like maybe moving to one of these like Latitudes or something like that?
They're expensive.
Are they?
Oh, gosh, yes.
If I had that kind of money, I still wouldn't do it, to be honest with you. No, I like what we're going to do. I want some land.
I like some privacy.
Build a house in the middle of the property where there is a buffer.
Yeah.
So no matter who moves in around you,
yeah,
they don't touch your house.
You just need a little more cushion.
Yeah.
And you're just far enough out that everyone has to call you to make sure you're there before they can come visit.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Put a gate at the mailbox there. It's a mile away.
Well, it's in a gated area, so you have to have a code to get in.
Well, there you go. Yeah, well, don't give it to Uncle Alex. He'll be over there every Saturday.
So yeah, I don't think we would want to go do something like that. That's
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go do so. I mean, the whole concept is kind of cool and
Yeah,
everything.
it is.
But that's not my kind of living either. So
yeah, it's a great concept for those people that enjoy it.
yeah.
What's that place down in the Villages?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like 4 tents at Panama City this
Well,
year.
they've got like over 100,000 people in the community.
Yeah, that's gotten out of hand.
It's a little city.
Yeah,
That's
It
correct.
is
that's too much.
crazy.
Too much. But a lot of people move to those retirement communities, but I have no idea what they cost.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how much, but from what I've gathered, I'd rather have 3.5 acres with a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of it.
Yeah.
They do offer a lot of amenities. That's one nice thing about it.
They do.
Kind of like being at a resort. It's
Yeah.
full time, so you got to weigh that in there if you're going to participate with that kind of stuff.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
It works for those that live there.
Not for you.
Shuffleboard, pickleball, swimming pool.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
to join the pickleball team, and you got to join the shuffleboard team and all that stuff.
And I'm sorry, Donna.
Little-
Yes,
little
we
peer
want to
pressure.
come up to see you guys
Yes,
too.
we
Donna
need
said, "What
to go
about us?"
see-
It's like, "Yes, we
Yes,
want to come
Donna.
up there and see you guys too."
Donna's like, "What am I, chopped liver? What the hell?" You know?
Yeah.
She needs a horn too, right? I'm wearing her shirt.
Yeah.
So, anyway, all right. Well, I think that's cool. I think it's finally about time, and hopefully everything works out well. We'll be keeping you guys in our thoughts, and hopefully everything will work out the way you want it. It's been a long time coming for sure.
Yeah, just get your chainsaws all sharpened up.
That's
Well, there you
right.
go. There
Boy,
you
we
go.
need to get a sharp chainsaw.
Tim's calling in all of his markers.
Well, yeah, you remember all that damn ice cream I made for your ass? Well, you get your ass up here with your chainsaw. Yes, sir. I'll be right there.
All right.
This crazy life can feel a little bit more like a fight we're in. But there's a well by the light of the tunnel's end. Stay thirsty, my friends. And that crazy dream, that's all it ever seems like now and then. I've been chasing that thing since God knows when. Stay thirsty, my friends. Hey, your happy hour's coming. Got some living worth chugging on tap just around the bend. So keep on keeping on, ain't all for nothing. You'll be back to buzzing again. Stay thirsty, my friends. Stay thirsty, my friends. All that crazy love never stays like it was when you first fell in. But you're a backseat from going back again. Stay thirsty, my friends. Hey, your happy hour's coming. Got some living worth chugging on tap just around the bend. So keep on keeping on, ain't all for nothing. You'll be back to buzzing again. Stay thirsty, thirsty for the things that wet your lips, and thirsty for one more baby's kiss, and thirsty for this. Man, that ain't all there is. Hey, your happy hour's coming. Got some living worth chugging on tap just around the bend. So keep on keeping on, ain't all for nothing. You'll be back to buzzing again. Riding out on your second wind. Stay thirsty, my friends. Stay thirsty, my friends. Stay thirsty.
coming to you live from the Z&G patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of David and Gina. That's where they have a rockin' good time with Tiki Man Radio.
Woke up out in this morning, 'cause I had nothing to do. Well, I guess I had lots of chores, I was just missing you. So I rambled around the house, doing this and doing that. Soon I found myself wishing I was where you're at. 'Cause a walk on the beach, no, it's just not the same. And all that steel drum music sounds like the blues to my ears. And when I look up at that moon, I find myself whispering your name. Yes, life is so much better with you here. So I strolled under the boardwalk, trying to clear my head. But I found my head full of thoughts of you instead. That time we sailed upon the water, and you were so kind. Wow, what a day for a daydream when it's you on my mind. 'Cause a walk on the beach, no, it's just not the same. And all that steel drum music sounds like the blues to my ears. And when I look up at that moon, I find myself whispering your name. Yes, life is so much better with you here. So I ran back to the house. I got on the telephone. I said, give me a ticket for an airplane to bring my baby back home. One more day I will walk alone. One more night I'll have to dream of what it's like to have you right here next to me. 'Cause a walk on the beach, no, it's just not the same. And all that steel drum music sounds like the blues to my ears. And when I look up at that moon, I find myself whispering your name. Yes, life is so much better with you here. Yes, life is so much better with you here. Yes, life is
so much better with you here. Sunday mornings with a Tiki Man. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. Streaming live on the Camys Grammy live cam. I like saying that. That sounds kind of cool today.
It does.
I got to do like a. I'm gonna do like a video logo where it kind of turns around every once in a while and catches your attention. Maybe put up some signs and stuff. And I was going to do a lot this week. I was off all week long, recovery from the summer party.
From the big summer party, yeah.
I take off before the party, and then I have a week. It's preparing for drunkenness and recovery. I didn't really get that drunk though this year.
No, you didn't.
No,
we were busy, man. With the tiki
took care
bar.
of yourself this year.
Put in an ice machine and racks of liquor. All of a sudden, you're a bartender.
Caitlin did a great job.
Caitlin did a great job.
Yeah,
and this year she didn't have to split it with the other girls, so she made a lot more money. She's happy. And she's just such a, not only does she have a great personality, but she cleans up. And we finally had to run her off. I'm like, listen, you did a great job. Thank you for washing everything. Go home, relax.
Yeah.
And take your drunk ass home. But no, she didn't drink anything. She was just taking care of everybody.
Good.
we got a brand new JBL Travel moment coming up, and he's going to be talking about the global entry and the TSA, and then there's another one called Clear.
I know. Why did we not know about this? We would have jumped to the front of the line on that one.
I don't remember seeing global entry when I signed up for the TSA.
Now, well, we knew about it.
I think it's like a game. Once you get one, it opens up another one.
Well, it's more international, so you're not going to see it a lot when you're just flying domestic.
Well, but then too, we knew about global because Jimmy Parrish, when we all went to Canada together, he was like, "I'll see y'all on the other side at the bar."
I'm like, Jimmy, you're an asshole.
Yeah, and we're going through 7 levels of hell.
Yeah.
One generation.
Yeah, we're doing strip searches and being prodded, with a cattle rod.
Yeah.
Where are you going to the United States for? I'm like, well, I want to get the hell out of here.
No, that was going into Canada. He was like, "I'll see y'all on the other side at the bar."
Yeah.
So you haven't had that
He
kind
just
of
walked right around.
Yeah.
You haven't had that kind of problem since you did TSA pre-check, right?
Hell no. I was telling somebody the other night, I'm like, everything I've done for the last 10 years is to be able to get through the Key West airport.
I know.
It's nice to be able to do. Have you guys did your global?
We are going to go up to Nashville as well.
Are you?
So I think there is a date picked, but
Okay.
I'm not sure what.
Yeah, and I'm going to go. Verona's going to take me back to the airport early so I can do my interview before I fly home.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because it's on a Tuesday, so that would be.
Oh, yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah, I
That'd be
should be
perfect.
fine, yeah.
It's not a big airport there in Ottawa.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Even though it is international,
Yep.
it's not a big airport, so that's great.
And my daughter was here all week,
Yes,
and my
she-
granddaughter.
And she said hi, too. She's on the chat.
Oh, okay. Good morning. And they are doing the Austin International Airport, which is where they live. My granddaughter is going to Europe. And
How exciting
I know.
at that age to go to Europe.
I know. How cool is that?
she's so smart, and I really enjoy spending time with her, because we can have a
too.
conversation just about anything. I introduced her to Kojak.
Oh, wow. That's excellent.
We watched a whole episode of Kojak, and
Nice.
Who loves you, baby?
I'm like, listen, how many Andy Griffiths have you seen? She's like, I've seen all 149 of them. I'm like, okay, now it's time to move on to Kojak. Who loves you, baby? She's like, is that a lollipop?
That's
Yep.
a lollipop.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
a
just like,
lollipop.
get your lollipops out.
Put it as out. Yeah.
Only Telly Savalas could do that.
Yeah, only he could pull that off.
Yeah,
But yeah, so
it's pretty wild.
a prodigy of our switchover, and my daughter's going to say, I think you're losing your memory a little bit. I'm like, well, how do you say that? I got a memory like an elephant. She's like, well, you just keep talking about your switchover from cable. I'm like, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah,
Pretty excited about it. And it seems to be working out pretty well.
it is. It is. It is working out well. So
That was another kink we threw into the fire right before the party.
that's right. We took away all the cable, and now
Had
we're
to switch
streaming
out
everything.
Tiki bar,
Switch
TVs
out
and
TVs, yeah.
Tiki bar and all that stuff. Get everything ready. And still, we had some problem. But they came out Tuesday, upgraded our internet to 1 gig, and seems to be working really well.
Get rid of them wires.
Get rid of them wires, man.
That just goes back to everybody always assumes immediately change means something bad.
Exactly.
And you
change is
just have
good.
to be willing to try it and see if it is or not.
That's right.
It's interesting because I've always looked at change as a new opportunity. And change has a way of changing you whether you were ready for it or not. Sometimes you put off things or whatever. A job you should have left 5 years ago. One day they walk in and say, we're shutting this place down and you have to go on, So sometimes you're forced to do change, but if you can do it on your own terms, then it's really nice. Really nice. All right, let's see here. I see a lot of chat. If you're out there watching us on YouTube, please hit the like button, and it helps us out tremendously. And all you guys can do it here in the studio if you haven't already.
Oh, and speaking of which, and it just made me think. So your party next year is July 12th.
Yes.
That's right.
So our party will be Friday, July 3rd.
Okay.
Because it's always the day before, or usually the day before the 4th.
Yeah, it was a little too close this year.
Yes.
I mean,
But we can't, we've, as Tim let you know earlier, we've been doing it for 18 years.
yeah. Yeah.
But just as a FYI to everyone out there in Tiki World,
Yeah.
If you want to come to one of our parties, they're limited now.
They're limited.
Because now we'll be moving, so then
right.
that will be coming to an end.
That's right.
Well, there you go. There you go.
And we don't have 500,000 to do fireworks every year. So.
I know, that's right. They get fireworks are so expensive.
They are.
But man.
So yeah, there's maybe only 2 or 3 left that we'll be doing.
I suppose we had I don't remember all the fireworks here because it was after midnight most of the time. But was there a big fireworks show? Did y'all remember seeing it?
Here in Chattanooga?
No, out here in the neighborhood.
No, I didn't see anything.
There was one, I think, that was across the way.
There was across the way, yeah, that was setting off a
Because there was a lot of people that were, instead of doing it on 4th of July, because it was a Thursday, they were going to do it Saturday night.
Right.
So I didn't know if they had a bunch
Yeah, you had a couple out there.
Oh, good. I'm glad everybody had a great time. Seems like everybody had the front yard, it hadn't rained in so long it was like concrete. It was easy to get in and out of. Yeah, good to get out of. Yeah, no problems there.
Yeah.
So we have this, so B-Man comes up to me and says, this plug's not working over here. Which is not uncommon since he got in town, right? He plugged in something and, and I thought, well, that's strange because that one's on a different kind of breaker over here. And so, and the light switch wasn't working on the pool house. That plug is connected because I put that whole plug in for the Tiki Man, or to the ambassador of all great things, Tiki Fountain.
Which ended up pooping out on us.
Yeah, it pooped out on us.
Hey, so did my son.
Did it? Yeah. Well,
so
that's
now it's
okay.
just pretty to look at.
Yeah. So, now we'll get a new.
We were pretty proud of it when we first.
Yeah, we were very proud of it.
But it didn't last long. But anyway, and I'm like, well, I'll have to deal with that after the party. I'm putting out a fire. I'm putting out a fire in here. Let me work on that later. Anyway, so I get out there on Tuesday, I think it was, and start working on it. And I'm thinking, I can't imagine that it got so hot that it burned that wire and didn't flip the breaker. That would have been a natural thing.
Yeah.
All the breakers are fine, and so I just started tracing the wire, and it's all behind the siding and into the wall of the pool house and up and into the garage, and I had it all the siding off of the pool house.
He did.
On that side, and I'm tracing it, and I trace it all the way, and it's going to the breaker box, and then it goes right over the breaker box and goes into the lights over the garage.
Yeah, it did.
Now, when I built the pool house 10, 12 years ago or whatever, I wired that light that was into the pool house with the lights over here, okay? Just came off of that one. And then I put a switch in the pool house where I could just cut that switch off. And when we didn't have the garden area that we have now, there was stairs there, then that light was always on.
Right.
And I had a little dimmer thing, or one of those automatic things that would cut on at dusk, and it worked fine. But once we put the porch there, it didn't work properly, so I just kept it off. And
so now that we get into the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation episode.
So after 2 days of tracing that wire and figuring out where it went and all that stuff, I look over and the switches for the garage are off.
Somebody, and we never turn those off. Somebody turned off the switches.
I think maybe, somebody may have cut it off for B-Man and Michelle because of the light would have been shining
directly into them.
Their camper, right? Over the garage.
Right.
And I had forgotten that I'd wired it into that and wasn't thinking about it because those lights are always on.
Right.
So we go flip on the switch and, hey!
Hey!
We have power.
So then
double switches.
the second day I
Always
had
a
to
switch or a wire,
I know.
man.
The second day I had to put everything all back together. You know, the wall, the siding. But I went ahead and took the light out and put up new siding over where the light used to just kind of hang out there. That's gone now. And then I put tape over the light switches over here, where you can't cut them on and off.
Right.
Because they're on the sensor things as well. They only come on at dusk. So.
Yeah.
But that's what it was.
That's what it was.
I love y'all's garden area.
Oh, thank you.
That's turned out really nice.
I worked really hard on it, and it's going to be even bigger next year. I've got this. I'm going to move all that stuff, and I've got these metal containers that are going to be out.
The cattle.
Yeah, like cattle troughs.
Right.
But they're really pretty and coated, painted, and
Says
anyway.
organic on the side.
No, it don't say organic on the side.
Gluten-free.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
gluten-free.
But you wait. I'm going to put something on there. But anyway, it'll be pretty. And a little deer fence around it. It'll be nice.
Cool.
So how much is worms going for these days?
Nobody can buy my worms.
But we, if you want to go fishing, we can steal some of it. I know how to get in
You
there.
can steal a few. You can steal a few.
You got to
but-
sacrifice some of them. I mean, they've been in there a long time, and you don't want them to turn into snakes.
Just break them in half, and
There you go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. You'll double them
Yeah.
up.
This one, we can get 4 fish out of it and just cut it in half.
I got a lot of babies in there right now, so they've been having a party in there or something.
Apparently.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah, they're having a good
What you
time.
doing? I've been eating breadsticks. What do you do? Breadsticks? I only get coffee grounds.
Do you feed them coffee
You got to
grounds?
branch
I
out,
do.
move around.
Yeah.
I think they've changed coffee. This one tastes terrible.
Yep.
Well, the next thing I'm going to do out there is I'm going to, when you come off of the driveway,
Yeah.
where I poured the concrete little pad there, I'm gonna go out and pour that concrete right there, so it's all nice and smooth concrete. You
And
don't
we'll
have to
have
step on those stairs. or
Right,
those
and then we'll have a
rocks.
rain barrel there.
Yeah, we catch rain from the gutters into a rain barrel to go into the.
So
Now
I
that
can
is
use
a
it for
very
the-
good idea. I
yeah,
like that
for the
idea.
garden. Yeah,
We're trying to think of and write down stuff and notate stuff for when we build our house.
yeah. I mean, catching rain is a wonderful idea to use, so you don't,
That's what they do in Hawaii.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why people don't do it more often.
Well, that's what they do on an island. I think it's Barbados or one of those islands where they have no what infrastructure for their water, so
Right.
everybody collects their own.
Exactly. I mean, you just have to do what you got to do. Yeah. And then, on times like this, when it's a drought, it's been a drought for weeks and weeks.
Yeah.
So, you can store it up and use it for
When
that.
we get a refrigerator, a new one for our new house, we're not getting one with an ice machine. I mean,
Yeah,
we
no,
have
I
an
don't-
ice machine that's on the counter.
Right.
Well, you want one for the bourbon balls, I
You
get that.
gotta have one with bourbon.
But that'll be a different thing.
Yeah.
But like for our party, we cleaned up that night and everything.
Yeah.
Tim was tired and hurting. I was tired and hurting. I went and slept in the guest room because I was trying to get comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did because I got up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, come back to get back in bed, and stepped in a puddle of water going into the guest room. And I looked down and the carpet was saturated. And I was going, what the heck? And
What is this?
I went running into the kitchen and I went and got Tim. We're both still half asleep. I said, there's a problem. I don't know what it is, but I know there's something wrong.
There's something going on here.
Well, when you go to the Turnip Green Festival this year, because I know you're going, and we go up to Dayton to my brother's property, it's kind of similar what you guys are wanting to do.
Yeah.
And he's a good quarter of a mile back off the water. You can see the water. He just takes his golf cart down to the dock, and but one of the things we got to really consider with this new property is where we're going to build the big ass barn at. We got to pour concrete. You got to have a concrete floor, and then we build a big ass barn, with a kitchen and a bathroom
party
in it and all
barn.
that
He
stuff.
wants his man cave
Yeah,
building.
yeah.
That's a party
and that's
barn.
where we'll have the future parties at.
Yeah. I've told him, I was like, you build your man cave. And then we'll just have the regular house as a communal area. When we have
Yeah.
people over, you can come up to the house.
Well, we're going to have fish fry up there in September. You guys are to come up and go with us up there because we have it in the barn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And well, you can I can show you the dock area and all that stuff, and it was the same thing. All the property was owned. A doctor owned both sides of. It's a private slough that comes in from the lake. And it's really nice because the water is nice and smooth back there. You can just fish or whatever. But the doctor owned both sides of the lake, and then after he passed away, the family split it all up into individual, like 5-acre lots.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting 2 of them. It was all over with. But you'll really love it up there.
I can't wait for you to meet Uncle, what's his name? Jamie?
Oh,
Jesse?
Oh, Jerry Long.
Jerry Long.
I can't wait for you
I
to
love
meet
me
Jerry.
some Jerry Long. Yeah. He's a good
He's
feller.
a cool man.
Yeah.
Now, he has a big 4th of July party every year at his place up on the lake, and he's in Spring City.
Yeah. We had looked up there too.
Yeah, and he has a big band that comes up and plays. That's where, what's his name we interviewed from Nashville. He was up there at that party where Andy was dancing around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dadgummit.
Damn it, I forgot his name now.
Yes, very famous guy.
Yeah, he wrote that song, "The King Is Dead."
Yes, but now I can't spit
Yeah.
it out. I can't spit it out. So, yeah.
He was on your show.
Yes.
Yeah.
I should remember these things.
Yeah. Well, I can't spit it out right now.
I'll
so.
think about it in a
Yeah.
minute. All right, we got to get ready for JBL Travel Moment coming up here in about 5 minutes. And speaking of JBL Travel Group, make sure you go ahead and get signed up for the 4th annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise. We've got a pretty good bit of people going already.
Somebody else is coming too.
Oh, really? Who's that?
My sister Teresa and her husband Bart.
Oh,
She
fantastic.
said today they're coming.
Yes, that's great.
If you haven't signed up yet, we're going to Costa Rica. The sooner you get signed up, $100 reserves your room, the longer you have to get it paid for. So you can pay $100 a month, $200 a month, whatever. It doesn't have to be paid for until February of 2025. And, of course, we're going to Costa Rica this year.
Zip line.
Tuna fishing.
Costa Rica is surrounded by beautiful mountains and stuff, so
And
it's going to be
monkeys
nice.
and sloths.
Dorado
Lots
fishing.
of monkeys.
That's gonna
Somebody was telling me you don't want to get on the side of where the monkeys are having sex because it's real loud during the night. They go crazy.
They are everywhere. We went to Costa Rica about 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah,
They are everywhere.
they are
I
everywhere.
can't wait to go to Costa Rica. It's going to
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
Ronnie McDowell.
Ronnie McDowell, that's
yes,
it.
Is that his
was
name?
it. Yes, you're right.
I've been thinking the whole time. I was like, not Ronnie
Ronnie
McDowell. What's
McDowell.
his name? What's his name?
Anyway, he played up there for their 4th of July party.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, get signed up for the 4th annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, Costa Rica. Go over to tikimanradio.com, click on the banner, and come along and have some fun with us. Going back to the Hotel Riu, we're familiar with it. We went to Riu in Jamaica and Mexico, right?
That's right.
Yes.
And then we changed it up for Dominican,
Yeah.
It was nice.
and it was nice. It was very nice.
I
but-
really liked the one in Punta Cana. I thought the food was better at the Hotel Riu.
So did I.
I didn't think the food was as good at Punta Cana one that we stayed at. But they had plenty of food.
I like the Mediterranean feel of the resort.
Yeah.
It was nice.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like getting up every morning and hearing that music out there, you know. Yeah.
Coming out of the rocks.
Yeah, coming out of the rocks. It was nice. It was nice. But, come along and have some fun with us. I think we have 34 people going
Wow,
with us.
that's great.
Yeah.
So it'll
Goal
be
is 50.
36.
Our goal is 50.
So that'll be 36 with Teresa signing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just need 14 more.
I'll get an update from Joe this week. He's been on a cruise, And
He's been working it. I mean, he's been doing his own shows for JBL Travel. I mean, JBL Legends.
yeah,
They're
JBL Travel Group.
no, I'm talking about their musical.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
The Legends.
yeah, the Legends.
Yeah.
7 couples. We only need 7 more couples.
That's right. Bring a couple, sign up another couple and have them come along. Your kids, unless you want to get away from your kids, don't bring them, Bring people you only like.
The great thing about when we go on these vacations, there are no agendas. There are no events scheduled. It is come, enjoy your time, and if you run into people, fine.
And you can go on excursions.
And you can go on excursions.
And that's a good point.
But you
I think a
don't
lot of
have
people
to.
think we're all eating together. We're all doing this, doing that.
No, people eat.
People did think that.
We
No,
do.
we
We
don't do that.
eat together one night.
Yes.
We do have that. We have a reception and then we have a dinner. The rest of the time, you kind of own your own, but you're going to run into each other, and that's the cool thing, especially if you're
at the people.
At the people,
every day.
Some people never leave the people, and you know what they're doing now.
There's some people that you honestly only see them maybe once or twice because they want to go do their own thing, which is absolutely fine.
That's fine.
That's right.
We're forcing you to have a vacation, for God's sakes. All right, here we go, everybody. And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo here at the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. Today, I just want to take a little bit of time and answer a question that I get a lot from people, and that is, what is the difference between TSA PreCheck, Global Entry, and Clear? So let me see if I can break this down a little bit. First of all, let's start with TSA PreCheck because that's the most common one. That was designed to help travelers through physical security screenings at the airports. So to be eligible for that, you needed to be a U.S. citizen, a lawful permanent resident, and it's also available selectively for some international travelers. The benefits of it is it expedites security checks at more than 200 U.S. airports. So there's no need to remove your shoes, your belts, light jackets. You can leave your laptops and TSA-approved liquids inside your carry-on. The cost for that is about $78 for 5 years. And domestic, if you're doing a lot of domestic traveling and really go abroad, then it's the way to go. It's the way to go. I have used it now for I just renewed mine, so almost 8 years now. I've been using mine wherever I travel, whether it's within the United States or out of the country. Now, Global Entry will assist you in clearing customs and border protection and immigration. So when you're arriving in the U.S. from any international travel, it speeds up the process when you're going through customs and border protection and immigration. I also mentioned to you about mobile passport control a few episodes back. That also helps with that, depending upon the airport and if they have that line set up. But Global Entry is always set up. To be eligible for Global Entry, you need to be a U.S. citizen and a permanent resident of the United States, and also available in select countries. So the benefits to that are express lines at Customs Immigration, and it includes a TSA PreCheck within the United States. Cost for that is about $100 for 5 years, and it's great for people who are frequent travelers out of the country who want both customs and security benefits. The last one is Clear. Clear gets you through the initial travel document check process at security checkpoints. Anyone can apply. You can bypass or expedite ID check portion of airport security, and it works in conjunction with the TSA and Global Entry. The annual fee on that one varies. Very few people that I know have that. They either have TSA Pre or Global Entry. So just let me summarize a little bit. TSA PreCheck focuses on speeding up security screenings. Global Entry expedites customs, immigration processes for international travel. And Clear saves you time on the initial ID verification for security. So, depending on what you do and where you travel, that's the one that I would take a look at. If you do a lot of international travel, then I definitely would suggest Global Entry. However, I've never had a problem with my TSA PreCheck. So, and I've been, like I said, I've been using it for almost 8 years. Anyway, this has been Joe Leo with this week's Travel Minute. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, and organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. MFG Records Tropical Division is a big supporter of Tiki Man Radio and live cam for Tropical Country on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. If you want to take your music to the next level, reach out to MFG Records, Music for Grownups, and Dave Signs and Beth Travers will take care of you. MFG Records, the official record label of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
changing the weather down here, where the summer never ends. Clearwater, Lauderdale, Tampa Bay, and West Palm, Fort Walton, Sanibel, MIA, and Panama. Whoa, whoa, everybody knows where the sun flirts with the water. Sand in my toes, salty when it blows. My hair's a hot mess, but the boys think it's hotter. Tequila, Corona, the Keys or Daytona. Don't matter the coast, long as you're soaking it in. June to December, no change in the weather down here, where the summer never ends. Where the summer never, whoa, whoa, everybody knows where the sun flirts with the water. Oh, whoa, whoa, everybody knows, yeah, yeah. Oh, where the summer.
Jim and Shelley here in Minnesota, where we love spending our weekend mornings in the Comeback Tiki Hut with mimosas and Tiki Man Radio. You betcha!
I got an old straw hat, sunburn on my shoulder. I'm free as a breeze, do as I please, beach bumming around. All of my friends just seem to be getting older, but the rum and the sun makes me feel young, beach bumming around. Whenever worries start to bother me, I hoist the sails, follow the whales, and head out to sea. Ain't got a dime, don't care where I'm going, but I'm free as a breeze, go where I please, beach bumming around. Whenever worries start to bother me, I hoist the sails, follow the whales, head out to sea. Got an old straw hat, sunburn on my shoulder. I'm free as a breeze, do as I please, beach bumming around. I'm free as a breeze, do as I please, beach bumming around.
The Barefoot Band, beach bumming around. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. Sunday
you.
mornings with the Tiki Man. You know, some good questions popping up out of that. You know, if you are like Uncle Alex and you have a Florida driver's license, do you have to do the TSA in Florida? Or can you do it here? You know.
I don't know. I think it's a national thing, though, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters.
I don't think so.
It looks like they could tell you that on the website, I'm sure. But,
Probably.
So you guys got to hit the road, head back to Memphis, right?
Yes, we do.
Well, we appreciate you guys stopping by here, and
You're welcome.
Yes.
could have already been home by now, you know.
That's what Tim's thinking.
I know. I can hear it. I can feel it in my head what he's thinking. It's
So
like,
what time did you guys check out this morning?
What do you mean?
Check out of the hotel.
It does it automatic on my app.
Oh, I stopped. I meant, what time did you leave?
Oh, about 9:30.
yeah, but oh, let me. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah, we just came straight over here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't feel like we thought we were going to come in under the radar. Go look at the property yesterday.
Yeah.
Stay at the hotel last night, get up this morning, and leave.
Oh, hell no. Michelle's in town. Let's get everybody together, have dinner.
Well, I felt obligated. I was going to talk to Flaz, trying to get him to get his washer and dryer in. We got him out of the garage last week.
Yeah.
And they go, well, we got him out of the garage. Maybe we can at least get him in the house.
Well,
So I glanced over and he's texting Flash. I'm like, what are you doing?
What do you do? Don't tell anybody. It turns into work.
We're supposed to be coming in.
Yeah,
He said
trying to
yes.
help Larissa out. Get
I
her
was
washer
like,
and
dude,
dryer
you're
in.
killing me.
I know. I've always thought about doing that, going into like Key West, right, and staying at the Speakeasy or something. Don't tell anybody I'm in town. How long will that would last?
Well, it's
It
just
wouldn't.
after a while, you feel like you kind of are imposing on people, going, "Hey, I'm
I know.
back. Hey, I'm back. Hey, I'm back." So it's like, let's just go get a hotel room.
Y'all don't ever have to do that.
No, you never
But
have to do that.
sometimes you want to be missed, and you have to be gone to be missed.
Just don't let Flaz and Larice know, because then it's this big long dinner, and
It wasn't a long dinner.
Patty's got to fly into town, and Eric's got to rearrange his whole trucking, and the Goldens have to cancel their trip, and that is imposing.
No.
Well, we had a few people come in, and I really liked the gifts that were left behind.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
With all those friends of ours.
Yeah.
Thank God Brian and Michelle are coming to our house because we left so much stuff here last weekend. He said, "I'm bringing all your crap." I said, "Thank you."
Well, they're out beach bumming around right now and going down the highway headed towards Memphis. And for those of you that want to come to the house concert, give us the quick details before y'all get out of here.
Saturday starts at 6 p.m. So from 6 to 7, it is a meet and greet. And then they'll do their show starting at 7. And if you want to come, then text me or IM me, and I'll give you my address.
I'm me.
I'm me.
I'm me.
I'm not going to put it out on Tiki Man.
No, don't
Is
do
it gonna
that.
be in your backyard?
Huh?
It's going to be in your backyard?
Yes, because now it's going to be 88 degrees and beautiful out.
All right.
So they can set up outside instead of being in the... We would have set them up in the living room and rearranged the furniture and had them in there. So
Yeah, they get here and you're like, man, it's hot. And I'm like, yeah, welcome to hell.
yeah. Poor Brian and Lou. He did a great job setting up when he did his stuff for the July 4th.
He said it was hot.
It was hot. He was dripping. Yeah. So.
Yeah, he
got
lost
the
5
fans.
pounds that night, did he?
He did.
We broke out the fans, but
I'm like, you think it's hot? Come to Memphis. He said, this is hot. I said, yeah.
Hot.
Well, anyway, I know you guys got to get on the road. Thank you for stopping by. We love you guys, and thank you for everything you do for us as friends and for the radio station as well. So
Love you guys.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Virtual hugs. All right, everybody. So, we got the global thing. I think, we were so consumed with fighting the Key West airport that all I cared about was the TSA pre-check.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about. Like, I just want to be able to go through here and not have to take out every cord and laptop and the microphone that I have in these bags.
Yes.
And it worked.
It worked.
But then, as we start doing the Escape to Paradises, we see all these long lines, and we're like, well, we need to do that. So the smart thing to do is what Uncle Alex is going to do, which is do the global thing, which includes TSA. Now, the only thing that made it so smooth with us is we already had TSA.
Right.
So we're like instantly approved,
Yeah.
But I think you can do it anywhere. I don't think you have to go like if you live in Florida, go there.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's a nationwide thing, not a state by state.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't remember all of this being around 10 years ago.
Pre-check was.
Pre-check was.
Yeah.
I don't remember global and all that stuff. Yeah.
We should have got a picture while they were here.
Oh,
earlier.
dang it. Now it, yeah.
Well, you know what
well.
I mean? An early picture.
Early picture, yeah.
Well, yeah. You guys come back in the studio. We'll get a quick picture right quick. Tim's like, damn it, I told you just to get out of here.
Well,
we'll get sucked back in here. We'll
Guess
get a
I
quick picture with him right quick.
Shouldn't have brought it up.
We'll get him back in here and take a quick picture right quick. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. I hope everybody's doing fabulous out there. And we drank a little bit of tequila at the party.
I had all kinds of different things. I lost track. And our drunken bartender out there.
Our drunken bartender, yeah. We do need to talk about that guy.
Yeah.
This is Charlie Imes, and being a person of discerning taste, I listen to Tiki Man Radio, just like you. Yeah, buddy.
So your hometown's bringing you down, or you're drowning in the small talk and the chatter. Or you're gonna step into line like your daddy done, punching the time and climbing life's long ladder. You've been howling at the moon like a slack-jawed fool and breaking every rule they can throw on. Well, one of these days it's gonna be right soon. You'll find your legs and go and stay gone. Young man, full of big plans and thinking about tomorrow. Young man, gonna make a stand, you beg, steal, you borrow. You beg, you steal, you borrow. that you knew in school. They used to be so cool, now they just bore you. Well, look at them now, already pulling the plow, so quick to take to grain, like some old mule. Young man, full of big plans and thinking about tomorrow. Young man, gonna make a stand, you beg, steal, you borrow. You beg, you steal, you borrow. You're gonna pack your bags, put the miles away. Oh, just grab your girl and go where no one knows you. What will all the old folks say? So the hometown's bringing you down, or you're drowning in the small talk and the chatter. Or you're gonna step into line like your daddy done, punching the time and climbing life's long ladder. Young man, full of big plans and thinking about tomorrow. Young man, gonna make a stand, you beg, steal, you borrow. You beg, you steal, you borrow.
Key West has a brand new brew pub, and you're going to love what they have brewing on their menu. That's right, the Blast Beer Company's southernmost pint brew pub, located at 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open 7 days a week from noon until 10 p.m. Offers handcrafted beer and made-to-order signature food dishes. On tap are 3 of their signature beers, the Southernmost Pint Golden Ale, the Save the Day IPA, and the Hazy Lady New England IPA, and many other tasty handcrafted beers brewed on-site right here in Key West. And if you're not a beer drinker, don't worry, as they have available on their menu wine and other adult beverages and booze-free drinks. While enjoying a pint or two, check out their amazing menu of small fare items made to order that include local favorites, guac and chips, and Mexican esquites street corn, and their delicious main course items, Caribbean chicken salad, and trade wind meatballs. Stop in and enjoy one of their tastings of 4 different beer offerings of your choice. Or just enjoy a pint or two while taking in the aromas of beer being brewed on site and relaxing inside their brew pub atmosphere. Better yet, soak up the wonderful Key West weather and enjoy one of their handcrafted beers while hanging out on their great outdoor patio with music videos, movies, and sports games. Come by and watch your favorite team play on the biggest screen around. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brew Pub, located at 522 Front Street here in Key West. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer 1 barrel at a time.
Nailtini Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nailtini is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and facials. And for nails, it's not just a pedicure. You can get gel, you can get acrylic. While our skilled professionals pamper you and your guest, you can sit back and enjoy a relaxing manicure, pedicure in one of our massage chairs and enjoy a complimentary martini or other drink option. To see all our spa services, visit us at our website, nailtiniKeyWest.com, or call 305-294-4443 to talk with one of our skilled professionals and to make your appointment today.
That's right. Nail Teenies, that's where we go to get our toes did when we are in Key West. And we encourage you to do the same.
Yes, and it's a great atmosphere.
Yeah. Do you get your toes did?
Did.
Sissy and the ladies are so fun to sit and talk with.
Yes. I love Beth. I think Beth
is great.
Is amazing. Do you get your toes did?
I haven't.
What in the hell's going on
Well,
here?
not since I left California.
You don't want people in Tennessee touching your feet? What the hell?
Yeah, well, that's not a problem.
You know, that's funny. My dad absolutely loved getting his toes done. My mom would not let anybody touch her toes. Isn't that funny? Yeah, he loved getting all the attention and getting a glass of wine sitting there. You know?
Really? They had, well, see, there wasn't any alcohol in any of the places in California that Larice and I went to.
Oh, frequenting. Yeah.
But they did have that little chair that has the vibration thing going up down your back and everything.
Oh, it's
and then
nice.
It's got a water pool down in the bottom where you put
your feet.
Yeah.
That's right.
I never thought it was hot enough for me though, because they're not going to make it hot.
Well, they're not washing your feet here in a creek here in Tennessee. We got all that stuff too.
No kidding?
Yeah, we do. We got all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I sleep better when my toes are done.
I know.
Really?
Yeah, man, there's a while, that.
Let me tell you, he used to have some gnarly toenails, and
well, thank you for that.
You're welcome. and we had to buy new sheets because the toenail would catch the sheet and rip it.
Yeah, once that starts, you got to do something, Flash.
You got to do something.
You got to do something.
You got to do something about it.
You can't be walking around looking like hillbilly or something. You got to have your damn toes fixed. Speaking of hillbillies, our bartender that we had at the Tiki Bar.
Yes.
What was his name?
Donnie.
Yeah. Boy, he had a time.
He had a big time.
I think he thought it was his party.
I think he showed up that way. I don't think he got that way.
Man, Tiki Man, this is great, man. I'll be your bartender anytime, man. What you want? I got it back here. I'm like, hold on a minute now. Don't give everything away now.
Yeah, he was
a hoot.
Yeah.
He was having fun. I guess he lives here in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
either in the neighborhood or somewhere
he just
close
pointed
by.
to the woods.
Yeah, I live over here, and I'm like, is that a tree house or what? What street is that?
No, that's what he did.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that was funny though. I mean, he had a great time. Everybody had a great time. It was a good party as usual.
It was.
And everything seemed to survive.
Oh, I meant to tell Patty about my tambourine. So yeah. So I was banging the tambourine so hard on my left hand. It actually did make a bruise.
Oh my!
and the bruise wasn't so bad. I didn't care about that. But the next few days after, I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with my hand? Like I couldn't reach. I couldn't lift up a coffee mug, and I couldn't pick up my purse or turn a doorknob with my left hand, and I was like, what in the world's going on? I'm like, listen. I'm like, listen to me. This is just the way it is from here on out, okay? Today it's your hand, tomorrow it'll be your damn foot, okay? You forget about your hand because your damn foot hurts so much. Things just hurt for no reason, and it ain't going to get any better from here on out. Oh my gosh.
The truth.
No, but it's my hand's fine now. So it was worth all of that because I'm in the band.
Yeah. Well, we saw this picture on Facebook last night. It had a picture of Captain Kangaroo. And it said, if you know who this is, your joints hurt every morning when you get up.
That's so true.
That's great. That's actually
and he didn't tell us that when we were kids, But good grief. That was fun.
I liked grandfather clock
You
Captain
like the grandfather clock on the Captain Kangaroo?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like Mighty Mouse. If you ever heard of him,
I did.
Your back hurts.
And so my maiden name is Moss, and we had shirts made up one year for our family, Mighty Moss. You know, when the Mighty Mouse thing was really, really big.
It was. I even remember how the song went. Here I come to save the day.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Mighty Mouse is on his way.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the show, everybody. We appreciate you coming. We can't top that. But, no, everything went well. Next year's party will be July the 12th. They'll give us a little more time between the 4th, which is normally what we do, the second weekend of July. Just how the... You know, if a Saturday falls on my birthday, then I usually have it on that day. But this next year will be the 12th, so it'll be a little better. It'll be a little easier on some of you to have all these damn pre-parties and stuff that you insist on, right?
Right.
And then complain later that nobody will leave.
Speaking of parties, how many? Do you remember last year Andy cooked 100 fillets of crappie at the fish fry?
Yes.
Or was it 100?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and he said that those were fish caught out of the slough.
That's right.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
And they were delicious.
That was a good point. I think having Tim and them go up there with us would be good because they can they're starting to fill out that area up there, and there's no doubt about it. We got to build a big barn. We got to have a big barn.
That's a good idea.
You know.
Yeah, for a big party barn.
I mean, if you had a barn like my brother's, God, you'd never leave.
Yep.
It's true.
You just sit out there and piddle around with stuff all day long.
I mean, your brother's got, let's see, he's got a place to work on his cars in there, a huge place for a party in there.
Yeah.
He's got a bathroom in there.
Well, we're not allowed in the big house, so.
Well, we just hang out in the barn. That's all
so
right.
when they had their big party, was that in the barn as well a while back?
The Christmas party?
Yeah.
No.
No, that was in the house. That was in the house because it's cold during that time.
Yeah. Let's see here. Schedule. My daughter's sending me something about my granddaughter. Let's see here. Nashville first, then Memphis on Thursday. Oh, okay. So they are going to, B-Man and Michelle are playing in Nashville, I believe, or they're going to Nashville and then headed to Memphis on Thursday.
Okay.
So Michelle sent that to me to clarify their schedule.
I see.
And I knew that, but man, it's hard to keep up with everything everybody's doing. And but it looks like they had a pretty good time up at his mom's. It was nice for him to get up there. She got on the radio with him, so that was kind of cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah. We got any new shout-outs out there? I see beautiful Sean Crawley.
The beautiful Sean Crawley is here, and she's happy that we moved the picture of Bill.
Yep.
So she can see him. He's right up there.
Mm-hmm. Right next to Greasy Joe and Manalo. Manalo is what I'm going to call him. I don't care if that's not his name or not.
Manalo.
Well, we've been saying it all wrong, B-Dog says. It's Manalo or something. No, it's Manalo.
Okay.
That's funny.
B-Dog had to leave, and Tim and the ambassador are on the road, headed back to Memphis, and they will meet up with B-Man and Michelle are on the road, headed to Nashville. They'll all end up in Memphis this weekend.
Yep.
So if you're in and around the Memphis area, go over there and support B-Man and Michelle and have some fun at the
house concert.
The house concert and the BAR. That's what I was trying to think of there for a second. You know, I'm getting old.
Are you?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yep, getting old.
I don't think so.
Did you have any ice cream the other night?
Yep, sure did. I poured some reef rum in it, and it turned it into a milkshake that tasted wonderful.
See, that's why y'all are not allowed to have the reef rum. Y'all waste it.
I don't know if that's wasting it.
We actually got some out at the Tiki Bar, too.
That's pretty good.
Putting those bar rails with that whiskey out there worked out really well, too, with the ice machine and all that stuff.
I didn't see anybody. Well, actually, I reached up there a couple of times for others and then maybe some of it slipped into my glass, but you know.
It just slipped in there
Yeah.
by accident.
It spilled into your glass.
By accident.
Well, so next year we got Marty Nickel. Now, Marty played here 6-7 years ago.
Yes.
And this was before the stage, and he will be the first one to play on the new stage when it's built.
That's right.
And we're talking about Mark Mulch and his band coming. We're still working out details with that.
Oh, that would be great.
Him and Kirsty put on a good show.
I thought he stole the show.
Sorry, Tim. Don't let that guy play again for you.
No, not Tim. Between Kirsty and
Kirsty.
Yeah, I really liked his style a lot.
I was going to play.
I think Mark's a cool dude.
Christy Clark's new video, but I didn't have a time to get it on the show, but I will next week. She's got to, keep mind your own backyard, I think is the name of that song. Have you seen it? Kirsty Krause is in it.
Kirsty Krause.
Yeah, but it's Christy Clark's new song.
You mean Crystal?
Crystal Clark, yeah.
Crystal King?
Crystal King.
I was like, who are you talking about over there? I don't know who these
Crystal
people
King.
are. Yeah, Crystal King.
You're
yeah,
right. You're
Crystal
right. You're getting
King.
old.
All right, damn it.
I was like, what?
What the hell's he talking about? Yeah,
I was
Crystal
like, I don't
King.
know that artist. So, yeah, Crystal King.
Yeah. You haven't seen the video?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. It's all about she's burying somebody in the garden.
Oh,
And
well,
she's
that's fun.
She's telling the neighbors, which is Kirsty, who live across the street.
Yeah.
Keep your, mind your own backyard.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty clever. Really good song. I'll have it for you next week, the video and everything. Maybe we can get her on the show.
We'll
and
see.
talk about it. That'd be great. And then I see Tim Sharon is out there. And he saw him earlier. He's out there doing all kinds of stuff, commercials and all kinds of stuff.
She bought with the money from working days at the Tiki Bar. She prettied it up just to make it her way. Now she lives on Calusa Bay, sleeping under the stars. All day, smokes a little wild, said it eases his mind. Right in, pulls up to the sand. Heard through a friend of a brand new band, plays Miley songs. Sips coconut rum, dances all night long. He looks in her eyes and if he gets back home, turns off his phone.
Hey, this is Bill and Debbie Haas with The Backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio.
What could possibly go wrong?
For me, with the one drop beat, I'm not here to lean on the wall. I got to move my feet. I'm your everlaster. Oh, I'm your everlaster. Spin it faster, yeah, spin it faster. Spin it faster, spin it faster. Some need religion, some just need a plan. Better use too much butter than to burn the pan. Reverend priest, preacher, and a pastor. Reverend priest, preacher, and a pastor. Spin it faster. Spin it faster. Spin it faster. Spin it faster. Repetition is to conviction what a hammer is to a stone. Hard times, they will come, but hard times, they'll be gone. Oh, go ahead and ask her. Yeah. Go ahead and ask her. Hey, say spin it faster. Spin it faster. Spin it faster. Spin it faster.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shin from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's the Friday kickoff with Jen Shin every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m. It's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun. That's right. Have some fun. That's what it's all about. We're still working out the details for the trip over to Lake Winnipesaukee to do the live Sunday show. Once we get that scheduled with the park, we will let everybody know. And if you want to come into town and go check out Lake Winnipesaukee, you've heard me talk about it so much. We're so proud to have them on board as a sponsor for Jukebox Saturday. Coastal Confessions will be live from the BAR in Memphis, Tennessee this Friday. And last week they were up in Johnson City and at his mom's house. Johnson City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, of course, Rick the Stick will come up this afternoon. And we got Tuesday on the Island replay coming up immediately following on Tiki Man Radio, following up the show there. So another summer party in the books, out of the way. And we can start focusing on Key West and our Escape to Paradise. Got a whole nother year to build a stage. And,
with a riser.
With a riser on it. I think that'll be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to free up some deck space because I'm going to build it off the back there. So.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's going to be nice. What could possibly go wrong?
A whole lot.
Yeah. It's nice and shady there in the afternoon, too, when people are playing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, on that side of the deck. So we'll have it all done before you know it. It'll be a part of it, and that'll free up some deck space over here when we take down the old stage.
So that was my next question.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we will take down the old stage.
Yeah, give us some more space there, so it'll be fun. Everything's going to be fun. Everything's going to be just okay? Don't worry about nothing.
All is well.
So you got all your projects done this week? Got the washer and dryer in? I didn't know you was having problems. You could have called me. I could have helped you.
He may need some help getting it wherever it's going.
No, actually, because when I pulled them out, the old ones, and they're in the truck now, thanks to Tim. And so as I looked at the wall behind there, I said, they didn't do anything to, when they painted down to the around the, it looks like stuff.
Yeah,
and bad stuff down. And so I'm going to repaint the wall behind it and just up to a place where it's I can put those in and then finish the room later.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is, man. You start ripping out stuff and doing stuff. Okay, we're going to have to, as we were doing the bathroom, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, we're gonna end up having to take all of it up. We're gonna have to take all of it up, and because there was, we were just gonna take the tile down, and then the backer board, it was underneath, it started coming apart.
So we had to do all that.
So I had to take all that out. Might as well do it right if you're gonna do it.
Absolutely.
Well, I was lucky to go downstairs, and they had left in the garage, the previous owners, about 5 or 6 gallons of different kinds of paint, and sure enough, there's the one that's on
the one that's on the wall.
The one that's on the wall.
All right.
Well, that got lucky, didn't it?
Yeah. And just enough in it, too. It's about, maybe a third of a can.
Oh, that's good.
I think the only thing left I got to do, we hung the mirrors this week.
Yeah, so everything is done in there. I need to do just like one little touch-up paint around that fan, and that's it.
I got to put the threshold down.
Yeah, and then we got to caulk that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, by the shower.
I'm going to try to find a new one of those.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Should be able to.
So you know about my window wall idea, right?
Yes, that you're going to close in the porch.
Right, and neighbor up above, the Moores.
Yeah.
You know them.
Yeah,
Gina
we know them. Yeah.
So anyway, they're putting a new deck around their house, and they have a crew there. And I met his name is Gomez. His first name is Bernardo Gomez. And I said, Bernardo, where are you from? And he goes, Mexico City.
Right.
So
Cool.
Dalton, Georgia, man.
No, he did tell me Mexico. He said south of Mexico City or south of Guadalajara. I can't remember what it was because Mexico City is even further south.
Yeah.
But we were talking, and I said, so what kind of Mexican beer do you drink? Oh, I drink the Modelo. And I says, oh, you ever heard of some of the other beers like Tecate? He goes, yeah, Tecate. I like Tecate, but you can't find it around here.
Yeah, no,
You know,
can't.
it's funny you say that because I just saw it here at Food City.
Get out.
Did
Yeah.
you really?
Yeah. They
The
got
red
it.
cans or the blue and white?
The red ones.
Oh, that's the one. Wow.
Yeah, they got them at Food City. I could not find. I went looking for the Long Star beer, and they didn't have it.
Right.
Which is a red can as well.
Right. And but I went on because I was looking for the Long Star. I saw it.
Wow.
Yeah. So they got it at Food City.
I
And
guess maybe I need to make a stop by because we got into recipes for micheladas. I don't know if you ever heard of a michelada, but anyway.
No, I haven't, but how cool.
One day we'll make micheladas around here.
Awesome.
We call them desert margaritas. It's kind of like you don't have a blender, so you just have a can of beer.
a blender.
Yeah.
We got to do lunch over here at the what's the name of that Mexican place?
It's Don Pedro's? No, Don.
Oh, the one on Bonnie Oaks that
Yeah.
you guys like.
Don,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of
They
his
don't let
name.
many gringos
Don
in there.
Beto.
Don, yeah, there we go. Don Beto.
Beto. Because
Beto.
that's his first name is Beto.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's that. You're right. That is the authentic Mexican place in town.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we need to go.
He don't mind telling you, this ain't Taco Bell, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a little pricey. You're right. I agree. But you're really tasting what I used to get in San Diego and in Tijuana and other places around the northern border there.
I didn't care too much for his street tacos. They were real small, and I like a good taco.
Well, that's all they do is the street taco.
Yeah.
They don't do the crunchy ones or any of that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. We can't go to the old Mexican restaurant we used to go to at the end of 58. I would not recommend you going in there ever again.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to tell you off air, but
Yeah, I know why.
you don't want to go.
You've already told me before.
Okay, fine.
I thought they changed hands.
They did, and that was part of the problem.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem. So. Let's just say there's more than a few crunchy things in there. You don't want to go in there.
Oh my!
Yeah,
well, I'm still going to try the taco rock.
I believe you'll like that. It's
The
a
one
little
on Lee
cheaper.
Highway?
Yeah.
It's not. It's more of a a standard Mexican restaurant where you get rice and beans with your meal.
Yeah.
Don Beto's it's a la carte all the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Now they do have a great. I guess you call it like a salsa bar over there, but
yeah, and no beers, and that's one thing. I think he's one of those. He's a church-going man, and I can't remember. It's not a kind of church that I know about. But
Okay.
he happened to mention it, like Church of Christ or something like that. So.
he does have all the Mexican Coca-Colas, and which are different. Yeah, the Mexican drinks.
Yeah, and if you go in there any work day, Monday through Friday at around 11:30, there's nobody in there who you'll be able to speak any English to. It is.
That's true.
It is the place. It is the place for all of the local workers that are from south of here to go and have lunch.
I like enchiladas. They don't have enchiladas either.
Yeah,
they don't do enchiladas.
That's probably more of
and that's
an
when he came out.
Americanized thing,
Yeah, when he came out, he's like, "Oh, this is not Taco Bell. We don't have none of those enchiladas."
Well,
I'm like,
I
okay,
think that's his sense of humor, but
Yeah.
but I think it's because they don't do a meal.
It's all a la
It's
carte.
all a la carte. So
Yeah.
that's why.
Pretty pricey though.
I know.
Pretty pricey. But the meat is all shredded steak.
Well, shredded steak, shredded beef tongue, shredded.
Ooh, they have beef tongue.
Oh, they have lingua tacos, cabeza tacos, which is.
I need
the
to
cheek,
try that.
The cheek of the cow. No, it's good. Oh, I love it.
No, I'm with Flavs.
I mean,
on
why
this
we
one.
got to eat the tongue? I don't understand.
I want
It
to
is
try
wonderful, and
I've never tried
I
it.
make pickled tongue like it should be made.
Pickled
but I have
tongue? What?
Pickled tongue.
beef tongue, and you
Beef
slice it cold.
Oh, come on
and you
now.
Serious?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm your girl. I'll try anything at least once. So.
Well, yeah.
Any kind of food at least once. Let me clarify that.
Yeah.
Well, it's really good, and I think it's
I made sloppy joes yesterday.
Well, good for you, babe.
Manwiches.
Yeah.
Sloppy joes, manwiches. There are two different things, but I guess manwiches is what I made.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what the can said anyway.
Oh, mercy.
Anyway, it's about time for us to get on out of here, and make sure you check out Tuesday on the Island replay coming up next, right here on Tiki Man Radio, not on video, but on the radio. Rick the Stick will be up this afternoon for 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick, the one-eyed bandit himself, in a location unknown at 5 o'clock this afternoon. And, of course, we start off another week next week with Ed the Train Man and Tropical Country and Coastal Confessions coming to you live from the BAR this week. All right, so make sure you check that out. Thank you so much, everybody, for everything you do for Tiki Man Radio. We'll be back next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Have a great day.
Thank
you. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long. Farewell, bye-bye. Andy.
Goodbye to my friends. I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I like to see your smiling faces again. So goodbye, my friends. Bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation. Your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time. Oh, Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
So long, everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Misha coming up next right here on Tiki Man Radio. Have a great day, everybody.